Woohoo!
They'll do it live.
Chatterbox 139, Craptastic journey.
Yeah.
I figured the most accurate statement for what we do. Sort of a play on the Fantastic Voyage thing. No, fucking, do you see this fucking Kanye West turned thing?
What?
Kanye West kind of turned on Candace and like the whole like political thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she apparently used like his name in relation to whatever that nonsense is she's doing about Brexit. And he got all upset over it, and he was like, "Look, I'm not part of this anymore. You guys are all fucking frauds. Blah blah blah. I'm just gonna concentrate on my music." Which, you know, I think anybody perceptive realizes he was coming out with an album soon, and this is probably all like, for the most part, publicity stunt stuff. But I just thought it was fucking funny because it was like, why was everybody kissing his ass in the first place? Like, the guy's fucking whacked out.
Yeah, he's been crazy for quite some time, dude.
Yeah. Like, how could you not have seen this inevitable fucking, like, crash and burn?
Yeah, there is tape of him claiming that he is a god.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
exists in the fucking world and has existed for quite some time.
Oh, yeah, exactly. The dude's out of his fucking mind. I thought that was hilarious when everybody was like, oh, he's on our side. I'm like, no. Kanye's insane. Yeah. Kanye's on the Voices side.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to predict where that guy goes, where he ends up, man. Because unless you're exactly as crazy as he is, dude.
I think you can predict that he will inevitably turn on everyone. Like, that's the one thing he will always do, is he will fucking turn around and just blast everybody sooner or later. It doesn't matter who.
Yeah, we're all out to get him.
Yep, exactly. Sooner or later, he's going to do that. Oh, Rotten Silence, hey, what's up, man? Apparently, Rotten's audio was out for a while. That's unfortunate, man. That's never fun. Dealing with computer issues or phone issues or whichever.
Indeed.
Oh man, what was the other one? Oh, I pissed off some dude on Twitter.
Who, you?
Yeah, some other YouTuber on Twitter. I made angry. I was calling him an NPC, and eventually he made like a little collage of fucking my NPC comments to post them, like as if I was gonna feel bad or like I care what his followers think.
Oh yeah,
awesome. Oh man, he's so funny because he does like he's literally like a parrot of the talking points of like the dumbest of the left, like the least intelligent.
Mm.
It's all like the exact same. Like it's like Rachel Maddow just like had a Twitter account and made fun of the Bible.
Nice.
Because that's his YouTube channel, and that's like really the only thing he's even remotely good at is like mocking religion, which is like, fair enough, but like, it's not like you're aiming high.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is there a reason you don't name who you're talking about? I'm just curious.
Oh, Dark Matter 2525. I wasn't trying to like. I didn't even think of like putting his name out. My bad.
Yeah, like you never do. That's why, or like you hardly ever do. That's why I was like, is that a thing?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not trying to like hide the names or anything. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just like, I don't know. Didn't occur to me.
Oh, gotcha, dude. No, I just thought, I was like, maybe the thing. Maybe he doesn't want to mention who it is. He never does. Yeah. No, I shouldn't say never, but it happens pretty regularly where you're talking about somebody and you're like not saying who it is. So again, just curious. Sorry, brought that to a fucking screeching halt.
I'm just scrolling through to see if I can find his little comment. I'm not seeing it. Oh well, maybe he deleted it.
I love that dude's videos, dude.
Yeah.
The religion stuff's great, but yeah, if he's a little lefty, it's a little fucking weird.
Well, he's like left in a dumb way though.
That's weird, man.
Oh damn! Rotten hasn't been able to watch any other stuff in 4 weeks, dude. That's really sucky. I hope you were able to at least watch other stuff. I mean, like our stuff is kind of shit, but like there is stuff that's fun to watch on YouTube.
Yeah. No offense to us, but there's got to be better shit you want to catch up on.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Oh man, no, I like Dark Matter 2525's stuff. I think it's I don't know, man. Like when you've spent that much time like advocating atheism, I think it's a little silly, but like, you know, everybody's got their thing. And he's making money off of it too. So I really would be surprised if he would ever stop.
Although he puts a lot of effort into like fucking production value and shit like that.
Oh yeah, the animation and stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, although it's pretty, you know, some of the shit lately has been fucking weird.
Oh, I haven't watched him in a long time. I'm not against atheists. I just like at a certain point, like that just kind of gets old.
Yeah, some of it's pretty wacky.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, the Bible's pretty fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, no, it's different, dude. It's not even really Bible related necessarily. Some of it's the shit with Jeffrey, you know, the little fucking angel guy talking shit. But there's been other shit where it's like, you know, this whole futuristic world he dreamed up to illustrate a point, I guess. Which is still pretty entertaining, but it's kind of pointless. In the end, you're like, you could have done that a lot faster. You could have got to that.
That happens a lot with a lot of YouTubers as they go on, and you're like, you could have taken a lot less time to reach that point and saved and made this video half as long. And like YouTube can be a long format where you're going and doing like long shows.
Right.
But at its essence, really, you want to stick between 5 and 10 minutes at most.
Right.
For the vast majority of things, because that's what most people watch it for, is because it's quick little pieces of entertainment.
Yeah. And again, he would do it like over. He wouldn't do it all in one shot. I'm talking like he would stretch it out over multiple videos.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if the joke is over multiple videos, then you should have put it in one video, and you should have made the whole thing shorter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. I don't have a fucking successful YouTube channel, so I really don't have any room to talk. And those who can't teach, well, then that's all I'm good at. Oh man,
we can totally tell you what's wrong with your channel. But as for our channel here,
exactly.
We're fucking horrible.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? I saw Monday and Matt fucking tweeted out like this thing about how like it's not an invasion force. Stop using that word. It's the wrong word. I'm like, look at the fucking definition in the dictionary, you dumb cunt.
Yeah,
like it literally says a large group of people that are unwanted. What do you think, man? Oh, that kind of shit drives me nuts. It's like, fucking shoot them. Just shoot them. At a certain point, you got to fucking do something. Like, they're going through, they're throwing rocks and, like, violent and shit. Just get rid of them, man. Maybe
yeah, no, I saw a video of them, like, busting through the gates, busting gates open and shit. And, like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with these people letting them through?
Yeah, just start shooting them. They'll stop. They'll stop real fucking quick if you take out half of them in a couple, rounds.
Yeah, even rubber bullets, man. You know what I mean? Even
I suppose you could use rubber bullets. I feel like that's a lot of wasted rubber.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they are crossing an international border with, violently, essentially.
Hey, that's my point. At that point, they're not refugees anymore. They're fucking invaders. Shoot that fucker. Oh, man. I just want them gone. I'm so sick of like hearing about it all together. And I'm really getting like it's weird. Like the divide is getting further and further, but it seems like it's really only the left that's falling apart. Because like the right is still putting forth like the moral side of the argument.
Yeah.
Where it's like people should have individual freedom. We should have strong borders. Our economy, should serve us first as a people because it's our economy.
Right.
And the decisions that we make, on laws and foreign relations and immigration should serve the people of the country prior to any other group of people.
Yeah. I'm glad that Trump is considering doing away with the anchor baby.
Oh God. And it's such a misconception that the 14th Amendment covers that, because it does not cover an illegal alien. That's not what they're referring to. when they say like it was specifically intended for slaves, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
As like a
But yeah, either way, that's what I've heard. I'm like, from everybody. Like, nobody said that it implicitly.
Oh, the left does over and over and over.
Explicitly.
Yeah, the left says it's very much explicitly says what they want it to mean every time.
Yeah. Who's that? Chunk Yogurt? Is that his opinion on the thing?
Oh yeah. Well, and him and like every other like weird leftist crazy lunatic.
Yeah. That dude really fucking understands the Constitution, dude. Beautiful.
Yeah, gun laws, gun regulations are well within the Second Amendment. They only meant it like as a suggestion.
Yeah, you're a pretty good chump, dude. Good job.
Well, I just gotta like pretend I'm gargling bacon grease.
Oh, I thought it was duck fat. What did Crowder say it was in that?
I don't fucking remember. Yeah.
I think he said duck fat or something like that.
Oh yeah, that works too. God, you can fucking buy that, by the way. You can actually just buy like jars of duck fat for some reason. I don't know why you would, but apparently it's a thing.
Wow, that's interesting. I don't.
Dude, keto gets weird, man. So there's like two groups of people when it comes to keto. There's the people that are like, hey, this is a diet that puts your body into a state where you burn fat instead of carbohydrates for your like everyday like energy needs, and so it's easier to lose weight because you're not having to burn through whatever carbohydrates you've eaten and then burn fat as well. You're just straight up to the fat. And then there's the people who are like crazy over the top fucking, it's like a magic cure-all kind of thing.
It's almost a fucking an ideology or a fucking religion form.
Yeah, like a religious cult.
It will bring peace to the universe.
Oh, Satan and Satire is here. Our favorite I was gonna make up some sort of compliment or insult, but I fucking lost it in the middle.
Oh shit! I didn't think up of any questions, any silly questions for.
I think gaming is probably still sleeping. I think he's one of those like late night kind of guys who's up really late and sleeps during most of the day.
I think you said I was gonna move it to Sunday anyway, but like I'm probably gonna forget about it between now and Sunday too.
Yeah, there you go. Asking the gay Sherpa question.
Yeah. I was going to ask him, I was going to be like, so I understand, that scientific fact that all gay guys have superpowers. So what's your superpower? See what his answer is to that. And then be like, oh, okay, I thought it was making men's wedding rings disappear.
Okay.
Because he was talking about how fucking...
Oh, there's a lot of like straight men that won't admit they're married, and
until after they fucked already.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Like there's still a lot of people out there who are just fucking all bent out of shape over that shit. That's gonna take a while to fucking not be weird, because it'll always be a minority. It will never be the majority of people that are like, hey, I like other dudes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I assume they have to pretend like because I wonder if their wives would actually like if some of the wives would actually be okay with it on some level. You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
You never know, dude. Like some of them might be, oh, thank God, because I hate fucking anyway or something. Or I've been fucking the gardener for years and like just been servicing you out of like duty.
Yeah, but like almost like that doesn't count as cheating if you're fucking someone of the same.
Maybe, dude. There's dudes that feel like that when it comes to chicks, man. They're like, oh, she fucks another girl, it's fine. Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
Still an infidelity, but okay.
Plus, again, I think all women are fucking bisexual, dude. Literally all of them. Although
I've met a couple girls who are just not into other girls.
So they say.
No, I mean like don't even hang out with other girls.
I'll still fuck them, dude. I hate women and I fuck them.
Nah, this is like a pathological thing.
Yeah.
They're like legitimately not okay with other ladies for some reason. Like it's bizarre.
Yeah. All right. So something weird like that. Very well.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Have you ever seen any of this shit? The birds aren't real stuff. There's like a whole conspiracy theory that birds are all really cameras, like robots.
Holy shit. Are you fucking serious?
I don't know if this is serious or if this is bullshit or not.
I mean, yeah, some of the bigger ones maybe.
Like they sell this shit.
Wow.
I think it's like a bullshit campaign, like for like sort of like a joke.
Is David Icke involved in this at all?
Let's see who we are.
Because the lizard people thing, maybe. And I'll give you that, David Icke. But now you're just being silly.
Yeah. I just saw this and thought it was interesting. So apparently that's the whole thing, is that like birds aren't real. And they think and what do you call it? And supposedly they think that they're like cameras and shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I haven't seen birds acting in a way like, you know what I mean? If that were true, you would notice a bird that's like acting weird, like weirdly honing in on you or something.
Yeah.
I would think at least once or twice. And I don't recall ever, like, you would fucking open your fucking shades and there's a fucking bird looking in, dude. You know, like if that happened regularly, like it's just sitting there flapping, you know, it takes off as soon as you open the fucking blinds. Like, holy shit, surely there's a camera in that bird. Yeah, that's fucking nuts, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, I'm pretty sure it's like a fucking joke.
Yeah. Although I thought the flat Earth thing was, and apparently it is not.
Oh no, the flat Earth thing. Yeah, no, those people really believe that shit.
Yeah. Although I think at first it was, and then dumbasses started to believe it. Like, I think the flat Earth thing did start as a fucking joke, like a long, long time ago.
Well, that's like the creationists. I mean, there's a lot of people that think like the Earth is a couple thousand years old and created by God and all that stuff. So
yeah, it's fucking nuts, man.
There's a dummy out there willing to buy pretty much anything you want to sell if you're gonna put the effort in.
Yeah, some of them make rockets and they want to go up and not see the curvature of the Earth.
Oh, is that fucking? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, well, yeah. You don't remember hearing about the guy that wanted to?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Didn't he get like super fucked up or something? Like he got real injured?
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I think one of the times he did. Yeah. So yeah, that dude, he's pretty funny though. He was on one of the Tosh, Daniel Tosh's episodes, Tosh.0 episodes.
Oh no.
Fucking nuts, but it's like an entertaining nuts. It's weird.
Yeah. It's like the guy you'd invite him to a party because, like, you know, it'd be fucking crazy to see like what sort of nonsense he comes up with.
Yeah, tell us again how much you loved your fucking first wife's tits. I want to hear that. I want to hear more of that.
Exactly, just like bizarre shit.
He literally did that, dude, on the fucking Tosh.0.
Oh, on the Tosh.0. I wonder if his first wife was watching that and going, "See this wife? Look that motherfucker."
Now it all makes sense. We get it, lady.
God damn, dude, that's fucked up.
Nah, but again, goddamn entertaining if you're not like married to the guy.
Yeah. If you don't have to hang out with that dude all the time, I bet it's a lot more entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's optional, you can get away.
Oh my god. So fucking Merkel might step down.
No, yeah, or not seek.
That was kind of cool.
Is she actually stepping down like ahead of time, or is she just not seeking a new?
She's not seeking re-election, and I think there's talks that she may step down ahead of time, but not like nothing's been confirmed.
Yeah. How long is her term? How much longer would she have in her term? Do you know?
I think like a couple years.
Oh, then it might be because her party is very quickly losing ground to the Nationalist parties and the fucking Green Party over there.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I'm not at all surprised because, like, fucking, you know, how long do you just give away your tax money to people that don't belong in your country, and then allow them to just basically do whatever they want with no consequences before the people eventually
to rape your fucking natural born citizens, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and forget the money thing, dude. Like just that alone, like how much?
Well, I mean, it's like it's sort of like the fucking salt in the wound. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like they're doing all this other shit, plus the government is giving away money you earned to them to come over and do this shit.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty fucking sickening, dude.
Yeah, it's like fucking
amazing how badly they've let it get, and they're still, you know what I mean, still letting it happen.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that bothers me is you see these people who are like, no, this is just a normal thing that happens whenever you have multiple cultures together. I'm like, no, that's completely untrue.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like you see multiple cultures
500 years ago.
When you see multiple cultures in the U.S. in many situations, and when it's not Muslims,
yeah, very little rape.
You don't have these extreme issues. You know, like the Chinese come over and get along pretty fucking well. You know, fucking
after the
Europeans get along real fucking well with everybody. It's the fucking Muslims. Like, I'm sorry, that's just what it is, man.
Yeah. And again, that was probably when we first got to America, I would say we behaved badly, certainly. But again, in modern times, it doesn't really fucking happen anywhere else but dealing with Muslims, dude.
And in some third world countries, like in Africa, mostly. But yeah.
Right. But yeah, like, any civilized fucking society. And I guess that's the fucking rub is they are very hesitant to embrace any kind of modern technology, well, except for like maybe AK-47s, and shit like that.
Well, and that's what makes it perfect for like the labor people is they want to bring in people who are like basically regressive because they'll work for much lower wages. And they don't, like they'll live 20 people to an apartment and work for like, pennies on the dollar. And that's really the only thing that matters.
They are the new
to a lot of these open borders people.
Yeah.
But I just like to point this out. Like, here's this white dude that converted to fucking Islam and then went and planted a bunch of bombs. Like, it's not about race. It's about fucking Islam. It's a shitty, violent religion that we should all eschew. Not that we should, follow any other religions, but I mean, this one seems to be pretty fucking commonly involved in bombings.
Yeah. It's I'd be curious to know what that guy's mental state was before he became Muslim.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't great.
Although it'd be interesting if it was. You know what I mean? Like if the dude was perfectly fine or not fucking super crazy, I guess. And then he fucking becomes Muslim, and suddenly he becomes incredibly unstable and did this shit. Well, I almost hope he was pretty fucking normal until then. Dude.
I think he probably was, but like, how do you know? Because like nobody's paying that much attention, and then like, his family and friends are gonna be like, "Well, he wasn't that crazy," and
Yeah, you're not gonna get it unbiased. You're not going to get an unbiased source.
Well, not after the guy fucking blew up a bomb and fucking planted a bunch of other ones. Yeah, no, people are gonna be a little fucking biased at that point.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts how they will literally, Muslims will literally state they're doing it in the name of Islam, and then the left will still make the excuse like, no, it's not. It's because of this other thing, and they're like, no, we're doing it because of Islam. Like, a lot of them are literally like, specifically
they'll correct the left.
Yeah,
and the left will still disagree. It's like, I don't understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's fucking...
It's like fucking, what was it when Psycho was trying to tell Satan that Satan hadn't been unlocked his own car? Like he's like, you've never broken into your own car. That doesn't work. You can't have done that. And he's like, I fucking did it. Like,
that was a little weird, dude.
That was fucking bizarre. I'm like, look, he actually did what he you can't argue that. That's such a silly argument. That was so fucking funny.
Yeah, no, he was literally determined to disagree with everything that fucking Satan said. That was fucking awesome.
And I love Psycho, but goddamn, that was so weird. I was like,
we know Satan. We know.
Yeah.
we believe you.
Satan in the chat. I did fucking do it. Fuck Psycho. I 100% understand, sir.
We could get you both on to talk about it again.
God, no.
That and League of Legends. That could do that could take care of the rest of the show.
Oh. No, I'm gonna pass on that too. That sounds awful. I'd rather talk about the new Ben and Jerry's Pecan Resist.
Dude, they're catching so much flack, dude. It's fucking glorious.
It's so dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're fucking hippies, dude. You know, they always have
if they make ice cream, I don't know why anybody gives a shit. Like, I don't really care. I just think it's hilarious. But like, there are people who are genuinely mad. Like, really?
Yeah. Although I still don't understand. Like, why would you bother? Surely, I mean, even in your fucking echo chambery, Vermont or wherever they're at, like, how do you not know it's a bad idea to do anything political like that? Like, the people are dumb for getting that angry too, absolutely. But also, you're kind of alienating like a chunk of your consumer base, dude, unnecessarily. You know?
Oh man, yeah, I don't know, dude. That whole thing is bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
They were showing like the tweets, like 99% of them were like, "Okay, I'll switch to Haagen-Dazs or fucking whatever."
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's to be fair, I would think a lot of people on both sides of the aisle buy ice cream. So it's kind of like the comedian's dilemma. If you go too political, you can alienate like half your audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's why I don't understand it. It's so pointless.
Yeah. I mean, if they went through and like tried to find politicians on both sides of the aisle and then made ice cream flavors after them, I guess that might be a little more effective. But honestly, just dipping your toe in there, it's such a fucking hostile environment.
Yeah, especially
that nowadays. I don't know there is a way to do it that doesn't get you in trouble.
Yeah, not nowadays, dude. Yeah, maybe like 5 years ago, but not nowadays, man. So fucking dude, that reminds me. There's a show on Netflix called the Degenerates. I've only watched 2 of them, but it's basically different comedians. Again, it's called the Degenerates, and the only ones I've watched are the Big J Okerson, and I'm almost done with the Joey Diaz one. And fucking Joey Diaz is fucking awesome, dude. I don't know if you're familiar with Joey Diaz, but he gives no fucks, dude. Because he kind of talks about the politically correct shit, and he's literally like, you know what, I'm gonna keep saying faggot, and he's like, dude, I'm like 55, like I'm not gonna fucking change now. Fuck you guys. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. Yeah, he's a funny guy. Dude, apparently he kidnapped some guy, right? Like when he was in like his drug-induced fucking haze or whatever, and then like kind of forced the dude to be friends with him.
I have really no idea.
Weird, dude. He talks about
Samuel Jackson kidnapped a dude, I think.
Really?
Pretty sure he did when he was in the fucking Black Panthers, man.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, but apparently, like, the dude actually lives in Tucson, so not too far from where I'm at. But, like, when he's in town, like, he literally is constantly inviting the guy to shows, and the dude never shows up. And, like, he found himself getting, like, angry about it, and then he finally realized, like, what the fuck? I kidnapped this guy. Why am I, like, why do I think this is going to work?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's actually a really good point.
Yeah, literally, apparently he harassed the dude forever. And finally he had to, like, appeal to his Christian nature and the 25th anniversary of the fucking kidnapping before the guy was like, all right, fine.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah, you got to watch it. I mean, that's just one part of it, but just his I don't give a fuck attitude is fucking amazing, dude. Yeah, especially nowadays. So fucking rare.
All right, so let's see what it is. About the time Samuel L. Jackson took Martin Luther King Sr. hostage during a protest.
Wait, did you say Martin Luther King Sr.?
Yes. So I guess Samuel Jackson posted a thing about like stopping the political violence. But he once held him hostage, apparently. Let's see. It was part of a protest which demonstrates how long Sam Jackson's been actively advocating for the rights of African America. That's for sure.
Jesus Christ.
Jackson attended Morehouse College in Atlanta in 1969. He was briefly suspended for taking several members of the college's board of trustees, including Martin Luther King Sr., hostage during a sit-in to protest the absence of black trustees and a black studies curriculum.
All right. So kind of like Evergreen College, but totally fine. Except it's totally fine nowadays.
Well, this is from the 60s and 70s when like racism was a lot more prevalent.
Oh yeah, back by the 3/5 black people.
Whatever it is, yeah,
the
fractional thing.
I don't know if that was still happening in the 60s, but
yeah, the gambit worked, but he was charged with and eventually convicted of unlawful confinement.
When did he decide to become an actor and just scream at people? I guess the screaming at people is probably already happening.
Yeah, he had to learn. That's where you learned it, dude.
Damn.
Oh, he's 65 years old. Damn,
Put
dude.
the motherfucking bad guys on the motherfucking trustees.
Oh, no, he's 69 at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He looks damn good for 69.
Yeah, good for him.
I just thought that was funny because it's like, you were talking about somebody talking about like fucking kidnapping. I'm like, fucking that dude kidnapped the dude. I chased off
completely different completely different circumstances, but yeah.
Yeah, well, Joey did fucking that dude. It seems like that was a more like fun and hilarious kidnapping.
Yeah, and dude, the thing is, it was this fucking coke dealer back then. That's the fucking greatest part, dude. Yeah, you got to watch it, man. Again, anybody out there, it's called The Degenerates. The Big J. Okerson one's pretty good. That dude's pretty funny. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that guy, but he's pretty goddamn funny. And then again, the Joey Diaz one. There's other ones on there, but those are the only two that I've watched any of. And again, it's really refreshing because those guys are not the PC guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Although Joe Rogan seems more and more to becoming like a fucking PC guy, unfortunately.
Yeah, he really does, man. It's fucking disturbing.
Going the way of the dodo.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that because there is tape of him. Well, this isn't really related to the political stuff, but there is tape of him literally saying, like, look, I will shill for you guys. If you guys tell me all the fucking secrets about UFOs and all this other shit, I will fucking debunk it and fucking talk shit against it, for the rest of my life. Like, he pretty much fucking said that on fucking tape.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Well, I don't know if it's a political issue, what he's kind of turning on so much. It's like the social justice nonsense is kind of getting into his head, and he smokes too much weed.
Yeah. It's either
that's
not thinking enough or way too much thinking.
Yeah. Well, that's the fucking despicableness of that a particular brand of like fascism is. It sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Like it sounds really nice to talk about equality, but like what was it? Staggers and Jags did this fucking thing. Like, which would you rather get rid of, fascism or social justice? And it's like, well, if you get rid of fascism, they're both gone because social justice is fascism.
Right.
Like you can't have a forced equality of outcome without fascistic rule because nobody's just going to give up their shit.
Yeah.
Some people are born not as skilled and talented as other people.
Or they're just different. Like you just kind of have to. There's hardly anybody that doesn't have some skill that they can market and make a halfway decent living at. Well,
there's a lot of people that their skill is in like fucking gaming the system, apparently.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the people that are fucking lazy, entirely too lazy to do anything, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the problem. They could. You know what I mean? There's probably something they could do legitimately. They just don't want to.
Oh, yeah. That would make them money for sure.
It's just... Go ahead.
But it's just like, you can't expect somebody who's out there busting their ass every day, making good money to turn around and just like give up half their fucking paycheck because some other guy doesn't feel like doing anything. Like that doesn't make sense,
Yeah, no, it's fucked up, man.
And you want to have a safety net because there are genuinely people who just have a run of bad luck and need help.
Right.
And so it's totally fair and reasonable to say we need some sort of safety net. But when there are people who that's all they ever do is live off of the safety net, sometimes you just gotta fucking kick them off and be like, look, man, good luck, you're out.
Yeah.
You know, or like when there's people that are coming to the country for the express purposes of living off of the safety net with no intention of ever working, maybe you don't let them in.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fucked up shit, man. Like, God damn it, I just lost my fucking train of thought.
What's up, fuckwad? Fuckwad just showed up. So, hey, man, how's it going?
But yeah, I'm kind of curious why the Anchor Baby thing has gone on this long, to be honest with you.
Because it serves the interests of both sides. Like, let's be fair, the Republicans and the Democrats both want cheap labor.
Mm.
You know, they want to have that servant that, you know, will do all their shit for them, and then they can, like, not feel uncomfortable treating like a fucking servant.
Yeah.
And it's easier when that person doesn't look like you.
Yeah, but they're technically a citizen.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it's essentially a second-class citizen.
Yeah, yep, 100%. And it's easier when it's like, you know, Rosalita taking care of your kids and cleaning your house than when it's like John or Sarah that, you know, is the no different from your own kids.
Right.
So it's just, you know, like, and ultimately that's what they want, because they're going to live in these gated communities with like private security. They're never going to have to deal with any of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not going to reach their home.
Yeah.
So they don't really give a shit about.
They paid for their ticket in the bunker.
Yeah. So they don't give a shit about the danger, like the what that kind of like unchecked illegal immigration and immigration will do to the rest of the country.
Right.
Because ultimately that's what like drives wages down. It's like, you know, there's, you know, millions more workers, and there's going to be less demand for, you know, jobs.
Supply and demand, dude.
Yeah, supply and demand. You're not going to be able to sell your labor for as much. So, especially when you get all the people that are fucking, you know, living 20 to a house and fucking sending half their paycheck back home.
Yeah, anybody that's comfortable doing that shit. Yeah, which fucking blows my mind, dude. How you can live like that, man.
Well, and if we could stop the influx now, it would eventually even out. Like their kids would just like be like, I'm not living with 20 other people. You're fucking nuts. That's awful.
Right.
And why would I send all my money to people I've never met? Like, grandma can get a job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they're not going to keep sending their money back and stuff eventually. Like that, you know, they become Americanized. Because our culture is ultimately like better and stronger. So
yeah, for sure.
It's just a matter of plugging the holes now, so that we don't have to worry about it like over tipping the balancing point, like tipping the breaking point.
Yeah. Although, yeah, the immigration thing now, again, I was, from what I understand, vastly favors the Democrats because they overwhelmingly vote Democratic. That's what concerns
for
me.
them, it's
like
very specifically just importing voters. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the thing that really fucking bugs me about it is it's essentially undermining the system completely, like at its fucking core.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you watched that Tucker Carlson video I sent you, right? The PragerU one.
Oh yeah. I saw that one.
Yeah, like, dude, it's like, you know, like you said, there's like.
Well, and how many of those systems that pay illegals to get over here, and then grant them, like, you know, a pardon or whatever, you know,
amnesty or whatever
to become legal? How many of those programs would even exist if they weren't voting Democrat because they weren't allowed here in the first place?
Yeah.
Would the vast majority of natural-born citizens have said, no, that's fucking awful?
Yeah, it's like, no, that's ridiculous. Why would you even consider it?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, dude. It's pretty fucked up, man. Because, again, like he points out in the video, like, because it's, you know, at minimum, there's like 12 million of them, right? 12 million illegal aliens or whatever. And then he points out, like, the largest, what was considered a landslide victory in any voting for, like, the presidential, was like 17 million votes. So you got 12
Yeah.
million who a vast majority are, again, going to vote Democratic. That's
Well, who
amazing.
shouldn't be voting in the first place, but are still
Yeah.
obviously going to try to get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or even just the kids who are legal, like if they have an anchor baby or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
they're incredibly highly likely to vote Democratic. You know, their kids are. So yeah, it's something that really undermines the entire fucking system, dude. And that's what's fucking creepy about it. For me anyway, that's the thing that I find the most disturbing about it, dude.
Well, it undermines the system, and it basically puts our country up and our values up to basically just get fucked.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Ultimately, is it destroys what are ultimately superior values.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Americanism, like, you know, the pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality is you know, way better than the kind of culture that you're getting from these other countries. Substantially better.
Yeah, no, that's one of the things I was, really surprised at being around Hispanic families was how readily they would accept things that were obviously criminal and obviously, in my opinion, fucking wrong, that they would accept without question, without even fucking thinking about, and would engage in. Would engage in without even thinking twice about it.
100%.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, man. Like, you guys don't realize this is fucking wrong? Like, how do you not? Like, again, it's not necessarily totally their fault. It's kind of like dogfighting. Like, I never really, for some reason, I had like this fucking blank out about dogfighting, like thinking it wasn't that bad. You know, obviously now I realize, like, God damn, that's fucking horrible. But again, you grow up in a culture where that's accepted, and you know, you kind of just accept it without thought. You know? But yeah, that's fucking weird, man. Because obviously now I'm like, how the fuck did I ever think that was okay? You know? Yeah, really fucking weird, man.
Yeah, whatever's tolerated, man. It's pretty crazy how bad it can get when you talk about that. Like, I mean, you look at you know, places like the Congo where they literally just keep an entire group of people as slaves to run their farms. It's like, you know, I mean, on the surface of that, that's rather obviously a terrible thing to do, but they don't see anything immoral with it.
Yeah, if you don't think of it, again, if you're born into it, you don't think about it, man. I mean, a lot of people don't, I should say.
Like, those are the little people. They're not real people.
Yeah, those are the help. Those are,
you feed them, you feed them a banana a day, and they work your farm, and then you get all the food.
Right?
That's how it's supposed to be.
You got to keep them fueled up, dude.
Yeah. Although I don't know if they actually only give them a banana a day. I think it's like a banana and a fish.
Yeah. Make sure you get that correct, dude.
Yeah.
You don't want to stereotype anybody.
Yeah. Or, you know, like, you know, in like Islamic countries, you know, the Islamicist countries where like women who don't wear their veil can be executed. It's like, how does that, like, she didn't wear a bag over her head, kill her?
Yeah, that's instant fucking death. Like, that is so goddamn insane. But again, over there, it's like, well, naturally, yeah.
I don't think it's instant death all the time. I think it's like if you've done it multiple times. Mm-hmm. Like the first time they just whip you or something like that, but a lot of people don't make it through the whipping. Because they punish you with like 200 lashes or something. So basically you just get beaten to death with a leather strap. Like publicly.
Wow. Jesus, dude.
Well, and then you watch like the fucking wedding videos and shit where like part of the wedding is the groom just slaps the fuck out of the bride at some point.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. It's so fucking disturbing, dude.
You see so many of them and you're just like, the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yeah, people just happily clapping along to it. Like, how do you watch your daughter that happen to your daughter and not find it disturbing, dude? Like, oh, I remember you beating your mother like that.
Or you see like the fucking 10-year-old sold off to like the 50-year-old fucking pedophile that's gonna marry her.
Yeah.
And watch her like screaming and crying as she's literally like physically dragged out, and you're like, that's fucking wrong.
Yeah, or if they somehow manage to get away, they get tracked down and have acid fucking thrown in their face or something, dude.
Yeah.
It's so sickening, dude.
Oh, the honor killings where like the dad has to kill his own like kid because his kid like doesn't want to be Islamic or something. You know, it's like or manage to get out of the country and prevent like, you know, being forced into some sort of marriage thing.
That's so, dude, that's fucked up that they name it that, man. Can we at least call it honor murder? Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
What the fuck is that?
A little more accuracy.
Honor anything. Like the word honor shouldn't be involved at all. But let's at least call it what it is. It's fucking murder.
Yeah.
Suck.
Well, what is it like? Talking about how well the cultures mesh. Fucking here we go. Let's see. Sharing. Christmas market canceled as organizers couldn't afford the 20,000. I assume that's like pound anti-terror barrier bill.
Wow. Fucking
so awesome. It was like a French. It was whatever the French money is, franc, I guess, 20,000 francs.
Mm.
So yeah, it was in the southern French city market of.
Was it Nice?
No, it's not Nice. Let's see. Oh well, it's a French town that couldn't install the anti-terror barriers around their Christmas markets.
Wow, that's fucking insane. Like, nope, sorry, can't do it. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I wonder how people actually get angry. I haven't seen much from France. Like, aren't the citizens there fed up with the nonsense, dude? I guess not. But Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, it's insane. They done fucked up real good. They got to have me come down to admin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where I work, they're gonna have me come down to admin tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Not today. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Can you talk about it or no?
Oh, so fucking my paychecks just started going up and down, up and down. And I like I'm telling them like what the fuck is going on? Like why are my paychecks going? Because like so the company gave us we got minimum wage went up to like $11 an hour. The company gave us just a raise across the board of 50 cents, and then the county gave us a cost of living adjustment. And I think what happened was they overpaid me for a couple of paychecks, and now they're cutting back on how much they're taking it out of my check again, but nobody told me anything, which is extremely illegal.
Right.
So you can't just start cutting your employees' pay or like taking money out of their check without informing them in advance.
Yeah.
And so I assume they're going to have me come to admin because they're going to want me to sign something that says I'm not going to file any complaints. So I'm going to like, once this is over, obviously I'm going to look into what sort of complaint can I file and what would it do for me?
Right.
Cause I'm not just going to sign away my right to, say, hey, you guys have to actually be on top of this. This is your responsibility to pay your employees. I should have been aware that they had overpaid me, but during those two paychecks, I had worked extra days and there were also holiday pay involved. So I had assumed that the boost in the money was from working the extra days and like covering other people's shifts and from the holiday pay, but that's not all that was there. So they would have normally been higher anyway, just wouldn't have been as high. But I'm a little pissed off because not only that, if you go back and look, they haven't been paying me the correct amounts for any of my trainings. And so I think the company just decided, not my company, but the company, because they do all their paychecks through a third party.
Right.
So I don't think it's my company really that's at fault here. I think it's a case where this third party fucked up extremely badly and just doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. And they didn't want to lose the contract, so they're just hoping you don't notice.
Well, I maybe they just, you know, they just went through and did this stuff and then never sent me any sort of official notice.
Right,
Like
right.
maybe they assumed that my company was sending it to me. I don't know. Like I'll find out tomorrow. But like the whole thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Because
fucked up, man.
if you go through and like I went through and was looking at the pay stubs online, and like it just goes up and down the rate of pay, like your hourly wage, and I'm like, the fuck is going on? Like that's not okay.
Yeah, that's fucking bizarre, dude.
And I only noticed because suddenly like I was making, you know, I was making like $70 less than I normally would make on a paycheck.
Right, right.
And I
Yeah,
was like, the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, yeah, that's fucked up, man.
So I don't know. It's I'm not real fucking thrilled.
That's understandable, man. You fuck with your money.
Well, and not only that, but then is it like they fucking overpaid me like several months ago, and now I just gotta fucking bite the bullet and lose a bunch of money?
Yeah.
Like I get that, you know, to a certain extent that's fair. Like they shouldn't have to be like just out a bunch of cash because they accidentally wrote the check too high. So it's a part of it is on me, but like I want to make sure that when I go in there, like I have a full description of like, hey, look, yeah, they overpaid me here, but also they underpaid me on all these other hours as well for all of this training, which adds up to, at this point, probably about the same amount of hours. So we'll see.
Well, yeah, no, it's frustrating when you're they're fucking with your pay. I remember when I came out of rehab the first time. Basically, there was some form there, something, and again, I went to rehab for 6 weeks. The first time I went to rehab, a place in Florida, it was like a 6-week program.
Yeah.
Basically, they they paid me while I was gone, as I got disability pay or whatever. But like my first check that I got when I got back, they had taken like a huge chunk of it. And then it was like, well, we mailed you the thing that you were supposed to fill out and send back. And I was like, all right, when did that happen? Like, I don't know, like 2 weeks after you had gone on leave. I'm like, I was still out. I wasn't fucking home for another month after that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you guys knew that. How the fuck are you doing this to me? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I had no fucking opportunity to get whatever fucking info they fucking claimed they needed, back.
Yeah.
And they're still fucking with me. And they literally, even after that was all established, they still wouldn't do it and weren't doing it and, until I fucking threatened to get a fucking lawyer. Like, I literally had to fucking say, you know what, all right, I'm going to have my lawyer fucking call you guys because I'm done with dealing with this shit. And then, and apparently it might have been just the one dude because I literally called his manager and told her that. And she was like, look, it's all taken care of. You're going to get your money back, all that. Like, fucking immediately. I would still love to beat the shit out of that fucking guy. Like, dude, coming out of fucking rehab, the first fucking rehab, the first time I'm trying to fucking be sober. And again, incredibly vulnerable fucking state of mind at that time, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
and they're trying to rip you off for a bunch of fucking money.
Yeah, well, they're fucking with me, dude. It doesn't even matter, what it was about. Just the fact that they're fucking with me at all. Like, you fucking assholes, dude.
Yeah.
It was incredibly, because again, this is, something that, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Or maybe it does, I guess. But it didn't occur to me. But, like, I remember when I was in rehab the first time, like, they were telling me, like, dude, when you get out, like, it's fucking weird. Going back to the fucking real world after you fucking get clean. And I'm like, why the fuck would it be, like, it didn't make sense to me, dude. But yeah, literally when I went back to work for the first time, I was freaked the fuck out, dude. It was weird. So like, it's really bizarre and it's a lot to fucking deal with. Again, it's an incredibly vulnerable mindset. And then you throw in that, somebody fucking with you like that. Yeah, incredibly fucked up situation, dude.
Oh yeah, well, and it's amazing how often that, like, all right, well then I'll contact an attorney, and you can deal with them. We'll solve problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. You have to threaten that kind of shit before they'll fucking do anything, man. Because until then, they're like,
Well, because they know what they're doing is illegal.
Yeah.
But unless you're willing to go to that fucking place, unless you're willing to fucking throw down to that level,
right,
they're not worried about it because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Because the let's face it, like probably 90% of the people, or even if it's just like 60% of the people, probably pony up the cash or do whatever it is they want. Oh, sorry. Do whatever it is they want, to fucking, serve their purposes. Sign away their rights or sign away their right to file a lawsuit or anything like that. All that kind of shit happens. It's like, because I mean, it's obviously you're specific, but I mean, there's people that basically like companies that'll basically talk people out of like filing lawsuits against them, even though they legitimately have a pretty good cause for it.
Yeah. People don't know their own rights, man. Yeah. Actually, there was one dude in the rehab. This was fucked up. In the rehab I went to, he had some blood pressure issue, right? I can't remember what it was. I think he had low blood pressure. And I believe they fucked up and gave him medication for high blood pressure. So he had low blood pressure, and they gave him shit that lowered his fucking blood pressure, dude. And
that's
like one day,
extremely dangerous.
Yeah, he fucking collapsed, like walking, just fucking like a fucking like a fucking sack of bricks, dude. Just fucking collapsed, dude, out of the fucking blue, walking, banged shit out of his head. And I'm pretty sure because he was a little slow. That dude was pretty fucking. I don't know if it was too much drugs or what, but he was an older guy, and he was a little slow. I think they somehow like coerced him into signing something, like signing away his fucking his rights or whatever. Because I think they like threatened him, like, "Oh, you're not going to leave. You're not going to get to leave until you sign this." And he just got freaked out and ended up signing it. Like, dude, that's got to be a huge,
that's
huge
felony. That's a felony. You can't force people to sign that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Number one, it won't hold up in court. Like they'll be like, they held me and would not allow me to leave until I signed this document.
Yeah, it's under duress or whatever. Yeah.
Signing under duress, which means the judge will say that no longer applies, and it's fair game.
Yeah.
It's depending on the circumstances, it can be difficult to prove that.
Right.
But like it sounds like in the case where the rehab, where they literally have staff that are there to like prevent people from leaving.
Mm.
Like that would be a fairly easy one to prove, like that he has reasonable fear, like it's that it was definitely something he was reasonably afraid of happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm like, man, I wish I would have fucking stayed in contact with that dude. Like, fucking help him out. Like, dude, you need to fucking sue their asses. Those motherfuckers. Yeah. That place was pretty fucking shady. Like, the program itself was good, but like, there's a lot of shady shit involved around it.
Dude, I mean, that's the same with any kind of program. Like the ones I work at, like, there's a lot of shady shit around it, but like the program itself is really good.
Yeah.
And same with a lot of other stuff in the county that I work in.
Yeah, but apparently, like a lot of the people they would call in, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you get 3 gourmet meals a day," and like they would tell them all this bullshit. And the food was awful. Like the food was not awful, but very rarely was the food even halfway decent.
They buy the cheapest, most garbage food they can, and then like some fucking high school kid cooks it essentially in most situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was definitely a place that did multiple, fed multiple spots because they were always in a hurry to get in and get out to, get on to the next job. But yeah, like apparently they did all kinds of like they would just for me they didn't lie to me because I didn't fucking care. All I really cared about was that they were going to pay for my plane ticket. You know what I mean? That they were going to pay. That was all I fucking cared about. I didn't give a shit about anything else. But other people, like, I guess, had to be talked into it or whatever. So, yeah, they would tell them anything, dude. And then, like...
once you're there, there's really not much you can do about it.
Yeah. The fuckers that run the place, like, those people would complain, like, dude, they fucking lied their ass. They're like, oh, didn't you lie your ass when you're out there, doing the drugs. Like, that's such a fucking bullshit cop out, dude.
That's
like,
gonna help people to get sober and stay sober.
Yeah, pulling that kind of shit on them, dude. It's such a fucking and it was really wrong for me to do that. So the same applies to you, bitch.
That's so bad.
Yeah, it was such a fucked up thing to say.
What is it? One of the companies I work, not one of the companies I work for, one of the companies that works in the county I work in, works with developmentally delayed people, and like basically they take them around and do stuff like, you know, go out and, you know, take them to see a movie or to the park, or, you know, to fucking, you know, go to the fair or whatever, like all sorts of whatever kind of stuff's going on.
Right.
There's a lot of people in the DD community who have problems with not wetting their pants and stuff like that.
Oh, Jesus.
And so there's a lot of people who've worked for that company who got screwed out of like dry cleaning bills, or like who the company really should have been responsible for paying to have their car cleaned because they use their own car.
Oh, wow.
And they
so
just
it's not even like it's the company van or whatever. Wow.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of people who've had the company basically just refuse to pay justifiably what should be the company's financial responsibility to clean, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like they're just expected to clean it themselves. I'm like, man.
Yeah, that's bullshit, dude.
The pay is pretty decent. It's like $16-17 an hour for what they're doing. And you're just driving people around all day and hanging out. It's not super hard work.
Still.
It's almost like being a babysitter, like you're minding children, essentially.
Right.
But like you're doing it in your own vehicle, and if like somebody pisses their pants in your car, you're just out of luck. Like the company's not going to pay to clean it, so it's like fuck that.
Yeah, that's got to be fucking way against the fucking law, I would imagine.
I'm sure they basically trick people into signing away their right to go after them for it. So essentially, like that, it becomes their own damages. Like so. I'm sure it's somewhere in the employee contract buried in there is something that makes it legal, because they've been operating for years.
Yeah, it must be, or just nobody has bothered to fucking actually call them on their nonsense and their fucking bluff or whatever.
Yeah, you know, it could be that. It could just be that people are like, it's just not worth my time to go after them.
Right. Yeah, like it's not enough to go after it's the principle of the thing kind of mentality.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, it's like, you know, where I work, it's like if they fired me for some shitty reason and I had a decent lawsuit, like I could go after them. I don't know that I would waste the time and money.
Yeah.
I mean, number one, they don't have the money I'm never going to collect. Unless I want to fucking put a lien on one of the houses that they own, and that's just, you know, like that's, I mean, I would collect in what, like 10, 15 years after the settlement, if that.
If ever, right? Yeah.
If ever. Well, no, you would eventually collect, because you put a lien on their property, you can just sell it at a certain point.
Yeah,
but it would take a really long time, because you'd have to like go through the process of evicting everybody that lived there, and they would make it take for as long as possible. So you'd probably be waiting like 10 to 15 years. And then number two, it's like most situations when you're terminated wrongfully, they can just offer you a job back. And make
like
the lawsuit go away.
Yeah, like you never want to fucking work there again.
Well, like you're going to have any sort of fair employment experience after that.
Yeah, like it's not going to be an incredibly hostile fucking work environment.
Well, at that point, what you do is if you're that dedicated, you take the job back and you just document all of the hostile work environment issues.
Right. Get them in an even bigger one. Like, yeah, motherfuckers, you thought it was bad last time. I'm really gonna fuck you guys over on this one.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. But you know, like that's why those cases are only ever in like these big corporations, and it's like middle and upper management that's basically filing them. They're like the wrongful termination shit.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like McDonald's and be like, they fired me because I'm black. It's like, well, they fired you because you're lazy as shit and didn't do your job. Yeah.
But claiming that it's because you're black, that plays really well in court.
Well, it's going to be a lot more effective because it's actually one of the things that's protected, and so it wouldn't matter like what state you're in.
Yeah.
Because those at-will labor laws really fuck you in a lot of cases. Like you have to prove some sort of fraudulent thing. And a lot of people don't understand how employment works. Like that whole employee manual is as much binding on the company as it is on you.
Right.
So if they fire you for something that they don't have in that manual as something that you can be fired for, that is wrongful termination and you do have a case. Like they do have to follow their own policy as stated to you in that, because that is part of your contract.
Right.
And I think a lot of people don't like, oh, it's at will. They can just fire you whenever. It's like, not really. Like you really don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, it does kind of go both ways in a lot of situations.
Yeah, and very few companies, like a lot of them really do outline like a really fairly reasonable like penalty process for a lot of that stuff. Like they have to write you up and then they can like a verbal, written, like what is it you said, like the 3 strikes you're out kind of thing.
Oh, right.
And let's be fair, unless it's something ridiculous, like if you're making the same mistake 3 times in a row, you're probably not that great of an employee.
Right. Yeah, it is really weird though. Like you can fuck up like twice on a bunch of different shit, dude, and still keep your job. But if you do that same thing the 3rd time, or one of those things the 3rd time, then you're out. Really weird. Again, unless it's like fraud or stealing or fucking something serious like that.
Oh yeah, like if you're fucking shooting up heroin in the fucking bathroom, like they're gonna get rid of you. They're gonna be like, all right, dude, you're fucking out.
Yeah.
Or if you're like the boss that just keeps like fucking grabbing his secretary's ass every day, they're gonna be like, look, dude, we can't keep you here. We can't pay the lawsuit, you dummy.
Yeah, you're not making enough money to cover the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Inevitable lawsuits.
Well, and then eventually criminal charges.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pardon me.
It should be against the company at some point as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like if they just continually ignore the complaints, eventually it will become a criminal case. So I mean, like that kind of thing happens.
Then the corporation.
The heck was that?
Jail. Oh shit! You heard that? All right, that was kind of loud. Yeah, that was just. I was just moving the what do you call it? The stool, the one that I have the computer on.
Oh, okay.
It fucking scraped along. Yeah, and that one was pretty loud. All right.
I was just like, what?
The other times when I'm like, holy shit, I didn't even hear that. So at least that one was definitely loud enough. Did you not hear me chewing earlier, or did you just not say anything?
I probably didn't notice it. Like certain things just fall into the background noise, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you have the tinnitus.
Yeah.
Thing too.
But like certain loud noises tend to I notice.
Oh right. Yeah.
It just depends.
Squeaky noise there.
Yeah. Nah, that's just, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Let's see, Christmas market. I do love that fucking Merkel might have to step down. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, did you see the elections in Germany? Like that they lost like 10% of voting, like year over year or whatever. Like her political party, they lost like 10% of their fucking voters. Which again, it doesn't sound like it should be all that severe, but it 10% is fucking significant. Especially if you have another, if there's 2 parties that are pretty closely to evenly matched, and you got a third party that's got like 10% of the vote, that party actually becomes incredibly important because they can swing the vote either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Like if there's 2 at 40, like one at 46, one at 45, and then that third party has the rest. Well, they essentially really have all the fucking power. Like they can't necessarily, well, not all of it because they can't really get any of their own shit through without help. But they're going to swing any fucking vote that happens.
That's a good thing though. Like they need a change of leadership over there, dude. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's not too late, but
right. Well, there's definitely a lot of damage that's going to have to be fucking cleaned up for fucking decades, if not.
I think the first thing you have to do in that situation in any of the European countries is deport a ton of people.
Yeah.
It's just flat out revoke citizenship from a bunch of people and deport them, and just be like, look, you were given citizenship under false pretenses. We're not sympathetic. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, we might give you some money on the way out, but either way.
Oh, I mean, I honestly, at that point, I think they'd be better off not doing that because it would probably look bad on their party. Because I think by that point they get to there's going to be some pretty hardcore conservative people who are just like, no.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, they got enough. They got enough while they were here. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's going to get crazy. Well, because you also have to pay to have them transported back to their country. Yeah. And in a lot of cases, you have to fucking bargain with the country to take them back.
Oh, right.
Personally, I think you just load them up in military fucking planes with the fucking parachutes. The ones with the fucking the cords, and just fucking drop them over the fucking countryside.
That would be interesting, dude.
Make it real fucking clear that they're not that these countries better start keeping their people in their own fucking borders.
Right. Send them to Hungary and Poland and see what they feel like they should do.
Yeah. Oh, and I honestly I one of the things that becomes an issue of deporting people in the U.S. is they won't say where they're from.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, what'd be really cool about that? Just shoot them.
Right.
Do it to the first guy and make sure the rest see you do it.
Yeah.
And I guarantee the rest will be like, oh, I'm from this country.
Yeah. I would just lock them up. I mean, that's a major drag on your fucking fine.
Unless you're going to make them do enough labor that they're paying for their own stay.
Right.
I say shoot them and you're done with it. I'm pretty sure I'll never get office though.
Feed them like fucking concentration camp fucking rations, dude. Get them nice and fucking skinny. Right, that made them went a little too far.
Yeah, dump them on a big fucking island and just make a TV show out of it. Just replace all the birds with cameras and
do the old timey, do the old timey breaking rocks. Just break rocks. We don't need them for anything. But you fucking break them, goddammit.
Well, I wasn't gonna say feed them or keep them there. Just dump them on some sort of island where they can't get out
and let them die
and see what happens.
Yeah. All right, you guys will either make it or you won't. It's like Australia all over again. No, I guess
don't they have that snake island? That would be a good one for it.
All right, there you go. Get all the snakes out of here. All the venomous snakes that are on this fucking island.
There's literally an island that's nothing but snakes.
Yeah,
flying snakes and fucking just all sorts of fucking snakes.
Yeah,
snakes that hunt in packs like wolves.
Oh, wow, Jesus Christ. How do you share a meal for snakes, dude?
I don't know, but it sounds like a fucking nightmare, doesn't it?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I think I'd rather go out and get eaten by a fucking shark.
Oh, and everybody keeps talking about how they have to protect it. The country's we have to protect this one island. I'm why? It's not in none of those snakes are native to any other fucking environment other than that one specific island. And it seems to me making that island inhabitable by killing all the snakes would not be a bad thing for anybody.
Yeah, come on.
Nobody loses.
It was in the Bible. The serpents are bad. You got to kill all the serpents.
Well, and it's a really nice island if it wasn't for the fact that literally there's 4 snakes for every square meter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculously packed in.
You literally
almost you're just walking on snakes.
Essentially, yeah. I watched a thing where they were they were getting onto the island and shit, and it was there were snakes everywhere. It was literally walking on snakes.
Yeah, that's fucking. And again, like I said, I think almost all of them were fucking venomous, dude. Jesus Christ.
The vast majority of them are poisonous.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, did you see the thing about the fucking Australian chick who stabbed her rapist to death and then got sentenced to 10 years behind bars?
What?
So, Supposedly, this guy came in and raped her, and then came back later to rape her again and make meth. And then when he threatened her daughter, she stabbed him to death. Called up her friends. They wouldn't help her get rid of the body. So she fucking tied it to the back of her vehicle and dragged him through the streets for over a mile before dumping him.
God damn, dude. So is that what she's arrested for? Or,
well, they gave her 10 years. Also, it's like assault and lack of respect for his human dignity and shit.
Oh, yeah. You got to respect those meth heads' fucking dignity, the rapey meth heads. Hey.
Yeah, so they're
Dude, there's no, like, dude, I'm not exactly a fucking hashtag Me Too fan, but, like, dude, if something like that fucking happened to somebody, I don't know, man. Seems pretty fucking, like, there should be some kind of allowance for what happens to that motherfucker. Especially coming back and fucking threatening your daughter and all that shit. Fuck that, dude. You do whatever you want to that motherfucker.
Provided that the whole story is true and it's not like her fucking junkie boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like,
right. It turns out they're actually a couple.
I want to give the caveat that, like, we're just taking her word that it's a true story. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Although, yeah, I'd have to see the actual court case or whatever. And see
I haven't seen anything.
Does everybody agree on these facts, or that kind of shit?
But taking it on the surface, like the face of the story, taking it at face value and saying, okay, it was a rape. Yeah, absolutely. I think give her a fucking medal. I don't give a shit about the guy at that point. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
even if she fucking just tracked him down, even if he did come back, even if she just somehow tracked him down and fucked him up, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's again despicable.
I think if you get killed in the commission of a crime, like, it's your own fault and nobody should be held liable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I fucking agree with that 100%, dude. Right?
Yeah. It's like if you're robbing somebody's house and they shoot you because you're stealing from them, it's your fault and nothing should happen to that person.
Yeah, that should really be no doubt.
Like, your family shouldn't be allowed to sue them for any reason. No wrongful death suits should even be legal.
And I keep forgetting you live in California.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a problem. I don't believe that's a problem where I live, dude.
Well, because most states have laws in place to prevent it.
Yeah.
Victims' rights, essentially. It's like victims' right laws, and it's a series of laws that prevent, like, civil suits, criminal, like, countersuits, anything that they can basically do to fuck over the person who is already victimized of a crime.
Right.
It just prevents a lot of that stuff that, like, in California is perfectly fine, apparently.
Yeah, really bizarre. I fell through the skylight while I was trying to rob these people. Fell on one of their knives. All right, you get $10 million fucking dollars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fucking insane.
For your fucking trauma or whatever. Yeah.
Well, it's like those people that got the hot coffee from McDonald's. It's like, well, it was super, super hot. I'm like, so fucking what? You bought hot coffee. You shouldn't put the hot coffee between your fucking legs while you're driving. That's just dumb.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Or the people that tried to sue McDonald's because they were fat.
Oh, dude,
that was fucking funny. It was two chicks who were like, "You made us fat, McDonald's. We're gonna sue you." Like, well, nobody made you eat the McDonald's, dummy.
Yeah, I'm guessing that wasn't in California then.
I don't remember what state that was in.
Well,
that was
they didn't
a long
win.
Time ago. No, they did not win.
I have to assume it wasn't California.
Oh,
that
yeah,
sound
good
like
point. Yeah. That would have won.
Sorry, that sounds like something that would fly in your country there.
I can't argue with you, man. I'm sure.
Damn.
I love that. That was one of my favorite lawsuits. Is the whole like McDonald's made us fat.
You should have told us. Oh fuck.
Like,
yeah. Although I wonder if anybody can sue over the how grossly incorrect the food pyramid ended up being.
Oh, Gaming and Yelling is mad at us. I didn't even know you were up, dude. I didn't want to be like presumptuous.
Yeah, you got to check in, man. We thought you were more of the night owl or whatever. We didn't think you'd be up yet. But yeah, feel free to come on. Or whatever.
Or whatever. Or whatever.
You feel to come on whatever you want.
Oh, there's that moving again. Here we go. So I sent him a link, and now he's going to just be mad at me.
Oh, yeah, I guess I still haven't sent the dick pic either, dude. Yeah, let's wait in silence till he comes on.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I kind of lost fucking... Oh, did you see the lesbian couple that carried the same baby?
Hmm? What?
So, for some absurd reason, they have this new process now for lesbian couples that are having a baby through in vitro fertilization, where like they fertilize the egg in one of them and then transfer the embryo to the other. And it's like, that sounds incredibly dangerous to the baby. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It sounds unnecessarily complicated, dude.
Yeah, it really does.
Is this just an excuse for the one chick to get laid?
I have no idea, man.
She's like, I still kind of like.
Well, no, in vitro involves no dick.
Oh yeah, that's right. Although, from what I understand, and keep in mind, this knowledge is strictly from a Mark Maron TV show. The odds of success are much better if you just have regular sex.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah, and again, sure. That was the only research I've done on that is I saw Mark Maron his TV show. They said that because he ends up like two chicks ask him for his sperm. First, they ask him for his sperm to make a baby, and then later on, they're like, "No, we want to fuck her." It's actually a really fucking funny episode. If any of you guys seen that, it's a show called Maron. It's on IFC. I think it's still on Netflix. But it's really funny because he's fucking her, the one chick that's going to carry the baby. And at first it just shows those two, but then as it pulls out, the other chick is sitting right there watching, dude. Like telling her, like, you can get through this, like basically saying how disgusting it is that you have to have sex with him. And then like, it's completely uncomfortable. And he's like, she's like, well, how long does it normally take? And he's like, it takes longer when it's weird. And then he's like, he finally comes. He's like, I'm coming. This doesn't feel good. Why? This always feels good. Yeah, dude,
oh my god.
Yeah, hold on. Let me check and see if Maron is still on. Fucking.
What's up, gaming? How's it going, man?
Pretty pissed off at you assholes starting the show without me. I'm fucking.
You know, you just got up, dude. You just woke up.
I woke up at 7 in the. No, I woke up at 10 in the morning. I've only had like 2 hours of sleep.
And you barely noticed that we were on, dude?
Well, my phone. I wasn't close to my phone, so the notification didn't pop up. And since you know, one of the asshole hosts who are here could have sent me a message saying, "Hey, we're on. Want to come join us or something?" But you just start the fucking show without me every single time, you fucking bitches.
Yeah, we do suck. Yeah, apologies.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. We are assholes.
All right, but yeah, look, guys, anyone out there that's interested, nobody's listening, but Maron, the show is still on Netflix. The one I'm talking about is like the second episode of season 3, called the Request, where the lesbian chicks ask him for his sperm to make a baby or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But that whole fucking show, really, for the first 3 seasons at least. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Yeah, the first 3 seasons. Starting with season 4, it started not being that good, to be honest with you. But the first few seasons are really good in that fucking show, dude. Really fucking funny. So there. But yeah, that was pretty funny, dude. The 2 lesbian chicks asking him to have his baby.
It's happened to me before.
Oh, really? Were they
chicks ask you to make babies?
Yeah, three different times. And
wow.
I think 2 of the 3 were kind of serious, but I still said no.
Mm-hmm. So wait, that mean the third time you said yes?
No, I said the one of the 3. I don't think it was that serious of a request, but it was
Oh,
still,
I gotcha. Okay.
still asked. But I was like, if I'm gonna have a baby, I'm gonna have a baby with a beautiful looking chick, not you 3 fat ugly bitches. Oops.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Understandable.
My sperm is gonna go into good quality pussy, not good quality pussy only. Even I have standards. Listen, to make a baby, that's a fucking 18-year commitment.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, yeah. One, depending on what state you're in, like there may be no protection against like having to pay child support later down the road.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Like if you just donate the sperm and they can actually come after you for child support in a lot of states.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so goddamn ridiculous.
Well, that's what there's paperwork to fill up.
Well, I'm saying like depending on the state, like that's null and void in certain states. So like in California, that wouldn't protect you. So like if you even if you like they've actually gone after people that they found through like sperm banks.
Wow.
And gotten child support.
It's fucking disgusting. I'm gonna kill the.
Yeah. Well, it used to be, and I don't know if this is still the case anywhere, but it used to be whoever the chick put down on the fucking birth certificate was on the hook for child support,
regardless of whether it was even their kid. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one where like the chick put down like this guy she knew that was in the fucking army, and the dude was on the hook even though he never fucked her. They were always just friends. Never fucked her, and he was on the hook for fucking child support. Again, I don't know if that still happens. I would hope that law is fucking finally going to effect for that.
It still happens. It
still can happen.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't be that fucking surprising, dude.
It's really hard to get the court to order paternity tests.
Yeah,
in order to prove that the baby is actually yours. Yeah. A lot of times they'll try to basically her lawyers will try to keep you from doing it. The court will try to find ways to bar you from having it done. Like you have to get a good lawyer if you want to get that proved.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. Because dude, I just find it fucked up.
You would think it'd be a standard, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess the courts are like, look, we just want somebody to pay. We don't really care who it is. And dude, that's fucked up, man. That should not be the court's attitude, really, about anything.
It should be a standard thing. Like if you request child support from anybody, then the first thing that should have to happen is like a paternity test to prove that it's their kid.
Yeah, exactly.
See, this is why I actually approve of some of the MGTOWs and stuff, because some of the fucking laws are fucking bullshit, and it's just for women, you know. Women bitch about having no rights, but they have every fucking right way over men and every fucking court thing you can think of.
Yeah.
If she wants to get pregnant, it's her decision if she wants to give birth or not. If she wants to have an abortion, too fucking bad. If he wants her to have an abortion, too fucking bad. I mean, it's
all totally up there. Although, again, you know that going into it, so if you're going to knock someone up, knowing that, it's kind of your fault too. But yeah, it's
well, I mean, the general rule of thumb is never make conception somebody else's responsibility. Like, so if you're gonna be banging some chick, don't expect or rely on her to be in charge of all the birth control.
Yeah, make sure that you fucking slip.
You're the one that has to decide to wear a condom every time or get snipped or whatever.
Yeah, and make sure
don't put it on her.
Put a shitload of laxatives into her after morning coffee or the next morning coffee.
Just a little fucking couple of Plan B pancakes.
Yeah, here, this is a vitamin. It's not a Plan B pill. It's a vitamin. It's really good for you.
Oh goddamn!
Or what do they call it? The day after pill, the morning after pill.
I don't remember. Yeah, like the morning after or something.
Yeah. Apparently, somehow you can get it from Costco. Apparently, without a prescription.
No, I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure that they became. You have to take you have to go to a doctor to get those things.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I had just heard that, but it was a comedian, so
Oh,
it could have just been dude trying to be funny.
Yeah, enjoy this mocha Plan B.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great if you fucking told her that was the flavor. Mocha Plan B, it's great. It's brand new.
I can definitely see you guys pulling it off. Well, mainly Stabby. I can really see Stabby doing something like that. Not that I'm calling you, not that I'm calling you a piece of shit, but you would definitely be a piece of shit. You would probably do that. But I'm not calling you.
I would never tell the girl that I slipped Plan B into like a drink or like her food.
Yeah, she'd never know.
Like, oh, I'm not saying I would never do that. I'm saying I would never tell her because that would be dumb.
Yeah, you just be like, dude, why are you cramping up? You need to drink more water, or like when the fucking pill hits her, dude. God damn. Geez, she needs to probably drink more water, maybe a banana or something.
I really don't want kids, man. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want kids.
You get it, dude. Yeah, you've made that clear over the years, dude.
Well, I mean, you can't cook and eat them.
And plus, he's old already. I mean, you're what, like 31 or something?
38, dude. I do not want a fucking little kid at 38 years old. Goddamn.
You were a little.
Yeah, I was on the oldest. I was like 28, dude. That's kind of fucking old. That's pretty fucking old to have a kid, dude. Especially around here. That's like 10 years. That's like 10 years overdue in this county.
At this point, my sperm is all fucking retarded. Like, it would just make like fucked up kids.
I'm sure since we started making sperm.
Oh, that's been forever. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, let's be real.
Oh my God.
I think I got in just under the wire. My boys were still good.
Well, now they're probably not. But when you had your kid,
that's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. Got in just under the wire when I was, my late 20s.
I wonder if I could make like a serial killer baby.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I'm sure you could, Stabby. I have faith in you. Yeah, you could have a Dexter. He's a serial killer.
I'll figure out that he's like a serial killer early on in life and be like, all right, I got to train you to not get caught. And instill in you like a list of people to kill.
Yeah, kill bad people that are already bad.
Honestly, I see nothing wrong with that, but I mean,
it's not the worst thing to do.
Like, you watch that show, he's killing murderers. It's not like he's killing like decent people.
Yeah, it's an interesting moral dilemma, I guess.
But the whole thing with his sister, how she fucking turns out wacko at the end, kind of shitty.
Oh, I haven't ever got that far. I watched I think most of the first season, and then kind of lost interest.
I didn't even watch that. I just know the premise of the show.
Oh, okay.
There's like 8 fucking seasons.
Exactly, yeah, and it's long since over when I started watching, and I just kind of was like, I can see this getting kind of repetitive.
It was, but fucking season 7, it was already like, oh my God, yeah, make it stop. But I kept watching it.
You got to see how it ends. Yeah, no, I dig. Yeah, you've committed that much. You might as well go the rest of the way.
Yeah, but season 6 and 7 and 8, they weren't that good. The first few seasons were pretty good. Then again, it got repetitive and
I find that most shows that go beyond like a third or maybe a 4th season tend to end badly.
Yeah. It seems like the only ones that do have to be something that are related to pop culture. Like fucking.
Or maybe they don't have any real storyline too. That also.
Like South Park is always going to be making fun of whatever happens to be going on in pop culture at the time. Like that show's going to last forever. Or The Simpsons, maybe to even a lesser extent, I guess. But
thank you. Come again. That dude's fucking gone now.
Oh, I thought I heard that he actually wasn't. Like that ended up being wrong or something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't care.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the Simpsons to like give a big fucking to people, and at the end, Apu is perfectly fine. You know.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember who I was watching, but they made a fucking really pertinent point. It was like, dude, almost every character on there is a fucking stereotype.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why it was funny in the first place.
Yeah. So, like, why are you singling him out? Why? Because he's fucking brown? You know?
Now they need to kill the B guy.
All right. Yeah. Or dude, what's his name? Who's the fucking black dude that works at the plant with him? You know what I'm talking about? Not Lenny. What's Carl? Whatever the fuck his name is. Like,
Lenny's like, the dude from Mice and Men, dude.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a dude named Lenny in the fucking Simpsons.
Oh, is there? Okay, I was thinking it was Lenny from like Of Mice and Men, like the retarded dude that fucking kills the lady. I was like, damn.
There's a fucking Lenny on Laverne and Shirley too, dude. Lenny's are fucking everywhere. God damn it.
I only associate Lenny with that one guy. Apparently, I'm the fucked up guy.
Yeah,
wait, is that the guy that put the glove on his hand? Oh wait, that wasn't even a Mice and Men, was it? Or was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, the one that had the Vaseline glove, dude.
Oh, that was a different dude, but it was in that same book.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
So Lenny and the other guy were like farmhands, and this dude was like the guy that runs the farmhands, and he was all set to like marry the girl. But for some reason, like she was into Lenny or liked to tease people and thought she could tease Lenny, and Lenny just fucking killed her because he's fucked up.
Oh, wow. So
like he didn't intend to. He just like was like stroking her hair, and then like fucking she tried to get away, so he grabbed her hard and it fucking strangled her or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And then at the end of the book, like the guy who's the narrator essentially of the whole story has to fucking kill him.
Put him down.
Put him down before the rest of the people catch him because he knows that they'll torture him to death. Yeah. And he's like, so this dude's innocent. He didn't know what he did, but he still killed some lady, and there's nothing I can do to stop this. So I'm just he fucking shoots him in the back of the head.
Yeah. So he's like a simpleton that had too much strength for his own good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he's like a retarded guy, like super retarded.
You said the R word. You said the R word. Shame. Okay.
Sorry. I know Engelhardt is going to come on and give me a fucking lecture.
I got a brother.
That is.
I actually got to talk to what's his name? Worski. I was in a stream with fuck, my brain never works. Well, one is Pickle, the other one is Trippy in their little podcast thing.
Oh, Trippy Poop and Full Metal Pickle.
Yeah, and Andy Worski decided to join in over there.
Oh yeah,
kind of fun.
Were they talking about the Tonka tribe stuff?
And supposedly Tonka's still missing in action.
Yeah, well, his really? Twitter got fucking banned. I don't know if he's like his show is going or not because I don't watch him and I don't care, but like I know his Twitter got banned because like that whole thing is entertaining. Like if I want to see if they're actually gonna fight.
Yeah. Well, Andy says that he wants to fight, and he's like he keeps egging on Tonka, but Tonka's not replying or responding, and I guess he's hiding now.
There is a theory that I've heard put forth by people that Tonka Saw is actually like a dude, like an angry, sad guy in a wheelchair. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah. I think he has a bad back or something like that. I don't think he's in a fucking wheelchair. Yeah,
but like maybe if like that's the case, like maybe he's in a wheelchair like part of the time or something, and he just like he knows that like he can't fucking fight anybody.
That kind of explains why Andy. I don't think Andy would be all that willing to do it if that wasn't the case. You know what I mean? I think Andy's assuming that's true. So he's like,
you know that?
Huh?
Look what Farquaad said.
Yeah, I was saying I was waiting for somebody to stop, and so I could get that in.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I mean I'm just waiting for a natural break. And Tonka says the opposite apparently of what Andy says. I have no idea. I'm not invested in either side. I don't care.
Yeah, although I did see as much disdain as I have for Medicare nowadays, he did something pretty funny where they did like they did like an artwork thing, like kind of making fun of Tonka and some of the shit people. I guess it really wasn't him; it was just people that submitted the shit. But some people submitted some really fucked up and really funny shit making fun of him.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. Like, that whole thing is weird.
But yeah, it's definitely both of them are claiming the other is dodging it. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's ridiculous that it was even came close to being a thing in the first place. Like, really? You guys are going to fight in real life? Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, I mean, Andy just came out last night and said that he's ready, but supposedly Takasa is disappearing. And I heard a rumor supposedly that his grandma had a stroke or something, or like she got sick. So he's right now dealing with his grandma, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Then again, I even heard something about the wheelchair thing too. I mean, I've heard that rumor before too about him maybe being in a wheelchair.
Yeah, it's a possibility because he has definitely at least said that he has a bad back. So again, it could be as far as he's actually in a wheelchair. Like you said, it's just a bad back, but he's actually in a fucking wheelchair. Why wouldn't he just admit that though? At this point, like, look, I can't fight you. I am in a wheelchair. Although maybe that ruins the mystique of Tonka. Maybe he feels like that it just will fuck up the legend of Tonka.
Plus, I mean, he does have like a missing eye too. I guess he wears an eye.
He's got a glass eye. I think. Yeah.
Wait, Andy has a glass eye?
No, Tonka.
Oh, Tonka's. I don't fucking know, dude. This is getting way too into that.
Yeah,
Mad Metal Man says, "Wait, what's going on?"
Yeah, I know normally I wouldn't, but dude, this shit's fucking hilarious to me, dude. I'm sorry. It's just really goddamn funny that they're actually trying to fucking fight in real life and the shit back and forth. Although again, I still hold out the possibility that they're both in on it and it's just hyping up nonsense. Because they're just, again, their fucking viewership was going way down, and I think it might be just trying to hype up their channels again. That would not surprise me.
Like being gullible, it makes things more fun in life.
Yeah.
Well, you're like us in that you don't really follow any of these people for the most part, though, right? I mean,
not at all. No.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like I just don't know what's going on because I don't follow either of them at all. So I just think it's kind of funny that they're going to have like a supposedly like an IRL fight.
Yeah, the two fakest fucking tough guys, on the fucking internet are going to get together and fight in real life, dude. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of fights in real life. Like I'm obviously not like Satan and satire fights. Like nobody's fucking stabbed me. Though I have had people like try to hit me with like a baseball bat and shit like that. But I would never intentionally like just choose to fight somebody like in real life if I had a choice.
You're gonna stay mad until like the end of January, I think is when it's supposed to go down. Yeah.
You're gay, asshole.
I think he was just talking about the Tonka and Andy.
I don't care. I don't fucking care.
Either way, he's gay.
Satan and satire says you're not a real man unless you've been stabbed at least 4 times. I have had somebody try to stab me once, but it was like in grade school. I don't think that really counts.
Oh, trust me, I've been stabbed plenty of times.
Yeah.
Guys, Mexicans, Satan and satire favorite Puerto Rican, you name it.
That's more of a sheathing of a sword than really being stabbed.
Well, you haven't died either.
Did you die?
Yeah, did you die?
Yeah.
Well, you could say I kind of died every time I had a major orgasm. That would definitely kill me.
Yes, to die in the Shakespearean sense, which is to have an organ. Right. Yeah, Mad Metal kind of nailed it. Although I don't know Vamp at all. But yeah, Talk and Andy are both fucking idiots, dude. As far as that goes. Yeah, that's the thing is both of them are like, he's a bad guy, so I'm a good guy. Like, no, you're both horrible. You're both shit. You're both shitty people, dude. Just because one of the other guy is shitty doesn't mean you're not. And again, I think that's how they're operating in their head. They're like, well, this guy's fucking terrible, so that means I'm the good guy. And no, you're both awful, dude. Well, nice.
Fuck you, kid. How dare you talk about the gaming like that?
The gaming.
Gaming is not gay. You're gay. Why don't you ever join us? Stop being a bitch, Mad Metal Man.
Yeah. I'm sure he hasn't been on in a while, dude. It's been like, what, a month and a half, 2 months maybe, since she's come on?
Just likes to talk shit from the background, but never comes up to the show.
Yeah. I think he works, yeah, well, he's actually at work today, right? Usually. Yeah, no one enjoys the show. It's Suicide Squad. No one here is a good guy, and no one enjoys the show. That's from Satan and Satire.
Gaming and that's a good one, Fat Quad.
Oh no! Incoming!
Oh Jesus! Dude.
Are you busting the nut?
No, Satan and Satire wanted a link.
He asked for the link.
Am I busting a nut? I've never said incoming when I fucking busted it on my.
Yeah, it would be more outgoing.
That'd be fucking excellent, though.
Yeah, he would have to be receiving.
Like banging some chick. Incoming.
Yeah, incoming. He would have to be
fucking cover.
Aforementioned nut.
Oh man, that sounds like a fucking Mormon thing where they're like fucking through a hole in the sheet or something.
No, that's Orthodox Judaism.
Oh, is that Orthodox Jews? I don't know who the fuck it is. I remember there's some group of people that fuck through a sheet.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, they're the ones that wear the magical underwear. The Mormons wear the magical underwear.
Oh, it's the magic underwear, yeah.
Yeah. The ones that they roll around. They roll around until the dude jizzes. They like wrestle essentially.
Shout fire in the hole. thank you, fuckwad. Fire in the hole. Before you fucking nut. Oh, dude.
4.
You know what, gaming?
Yeah,
that sounds like some advice for you, sir.
What?
Next time you're about to nut and some dude, just be like, fire in the hole.
Yeah. Or receiving.
I would say it.
Yeah, record the audio. We don't need the video necessarily.
I'll be like, Timber! Wood's down!
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Wait, did I give him the right link? Or did I link him to something else? Hold on a second.
I hope give him some, like, tranny porn link.
I can't disguise links. I'm not that fucking smart.
It's not that hard to do.
Yeah, one of these days you might catch him, though.
Okay, I sent another one just in case the first one was wrong.
Yeah, he'll be super eager to come on, and then be like, okay, here you go. This is the real link. And he'll be linked to tranny porn.
He just wanted the link, dude. He didn't actually want to come on here.
Oh, okay. He didn't necessarily want to use it. He just wanted to.
No, yeah, no. I have no idea. Maybe he's like pounding some Jack Daniels in preparation.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Oh god, next fucking 4 more days or 3 more days, and we got that fucking fallback bullshit again.
Oh shit!
We set our clocks back an hour.
Oh fuck! You're gonna have to change the hour of the show again, dude.
I'm gonna leave it the same as it is. I'm just gonna change the time I start so that it's not different.
How about you tell me the time, since I don't fucking even know what time you fucking.
Oh, so it's gonna be 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Is on Thursdays.
Yeah, actually, no, I'm not working right. Oh, well, I'd have to cut off early because my son. I gotta get my son from school. So yeah,
it's just easier if like your time never changes, so it's easier not to fuck around with like what time it is on your end.
My question is, why you have to make it so fucking early on Thursday? It's a specific.
I don't know. I don't remember why we have it on any of the times we do it, to be honest, at this point.
Yeah, we really can't even justify coming on at all, so we never thought about the specifics of when we were coming on.
Welcome to my show.
The co-host took over.
Oh, yeah, no, now I'm just the host. Y'all are the co-hosts. Like, this is my show now.
Yeah, we've all been doing warm-up.
Yeah, like, I know I haven't been here for like 3 weeks, but this is my show now. Like, I own it.
All right, well, we warm the crowd up for you then.
Right, and we get paid.
Should we all just go now?
I mean, honestly, that's the best ending, is for me to show up and everyone just leave.
That'd be so fucking funny. Oh, except I know all you do is just start playing like porn on the fucking channel or something.
I probably would.
Yeah, you bastard. You rat bastard. Wait. So now that you're on here, what do you think about the whole like fight IRL thing?
Oh, I think this is a great idea. Like this is a perfect idea. If people on YouTube and all the internet tough guys want to be IRL tough guys, yeah, let's fucking do it. I think this is perfect. Like if they want to stop being keyboard warriors and get in the ring and actually throw hands, I am 100% for it, because I know for a fact that 99.9% of these fuckers can barely stand up and look at their shriveled dick over their fat fucking guts. And the ones who aren't fat are like Tonka. They're skinny and in a wheelchair with a glass eye.
You make him sound like a fucking pirate for some reason.
That's not far off.
Internet tough guy, keyboard warriors, everyone else is a hoe but me. Want to throw down in a ring? Hell yeah, dude. Let them. I'll join you. Let's go. Let's do this.
I have to confess, man, I have no interest in watching any of their shows, but I kind of want to see the fight if they actually do fight.
Don't encourage them, goddammit.
Honestly, yeah. Like I will dude, I'll buy it. Take it. I will pay per view to watch Tonka get.
Dude, I heard that they actually wanted to do it in Jacksonville too, like Jacksonville, Florida.
There's been there's been 3 accepted locations, and then there's been like 5 or 6 others. Well, we can do it here, or we can do it here, or we can do it here. But they've already agreed on 4, like I think 3 or 4 different locations, maybe 5, whatever. And then they've changed it immediately after they had already agreed on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it was like Tennessee first, and then I forget where the other one is, and then like he was saying,
Tampa, and then it was supposed to be in like Colorado or some shit.
Yeah.
Like they keep changing it because neither one of them wants to actually do this. Like they want to be like, hey bitch, I'll fucking fight you. And the fact that either one of them went, okay.
You know what? I have a better idea. Satan fights both of them.
Okay.
No, here's what, dude. I got an even better idea than that. How about all of us show up there and then just beat the shit out of both of them, dude? Just jump in the ring and start beating the shit out of both.
My idea would have ended the same way.
No. I'm never cool with that. Like I don't care how much I dislike a person. I've been involved in jumping somebody one time, and that fucker deserved it. And even then, I was like, I'd still just wish I would beat his ass myself.
Are you sure these two don't deserve it?
I'm gonna get involved in any fucking group fight. Like if he wants to go 1-on-1, fine. I'll go fight Andy and then fight Tonka 2 seconds after.
Yeah, that's okay. I can do that too. Even as old and fat as I am, dude, I still think I'd fucking knock them either out in one fucking punch.
And to get down to their weight, I'd probably have to lose an entire like person because they weigh what, like 90 pounds?
Yeah.
Are you using like both your legs?
Well, I mean, I'm not in a wheelchair, so I'm at an advantage.
Yeah.
But you know what? I kind of want to see Satan beat a guy in a wheelchair because I think you might.
If it's chair view, I definitely would.
You're one of the few people I know who would actually just beat the hell out of a dude in a wheelchair.
Hold the fuck up, motherfucker! I have to agree with Mad Metalman Satan. You sound pretty fucking quiet.
A little low. Yeah, a little bit. We can understand you, but it is a little low.
Yeah, I turned his volume up as high as I could, but I don't think there's anything else I can do on my end. I'm not running this through a mixer.
I'm working on a new setup, so let me see if I can switch some things around. Let me go to my mixer and just turn up my mic.
Oh, also,
move the cock and balls out of the way. You know,
Fuckwad says just because he has a large gut and a small penis, it doesn't mean he can't throw a punch. Well, that's a fair point.
That's fair. That is a fair point.
But some of those big boys you got to watch out for, man. Just because they fat don't mean they can't hurt you. Oh, Jinx is here. What up, Jinx?
I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, she's not in the hangout. She's just in the audience, Satan. You'll be safe. We'll protect you.
I'm safe. All right.
Yeah.
Scared, Sam.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident I can knock either of them out in one punch, too.
No, see, like I'm never gonna make that bet again because I've done that before. Made it bet. I was like, one punch, I'll knock you out. Well, what if you don't? Yeah, that never goes in my favor.
All right.
I've made that bet before, and he gets up just fucking barely. Is like, oh well, shit. But I mean, like you went down. That should count like partially, right? Like, fuck.
There you go. I'll at least fucking decleat them, dude. How's that? They might not get knocked out, but they will get knocked down.
No, like I said, I've made that bet before, and it's bit me in the ass. I'm never gonna make that
not
bet
fucking
again.
with it, dude. Damn. And I'll just start training like a motherfucker between now and fucking January, whenever they're fucking.
But you're not invited to the fight, Dave.
Yeah, I don't have to be invited to fucking rush the ring and knock them both out.
you got it there.
Like, hey, this is for both of your own good, motherfuckers.
So later, when this
not
show
invited
is Sans
to a
Detroit
fight
for
to get
5 to
involved.
10.
You'll both thank me later, goddammit.
We know why.
I have access to an alternate timeline where you guys actually fight. So here, you're welcome. Bam, bam. Fucking knock 'em out.
Oh man, I don't want to fight anybody, man. I've been in enough fights. I don't need to be in any more.
Yeah, I haven't. I feel like I need to have at least 1 or 2 more fights, and then I'll be good.
You'll be good. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. It's been a long time, dude. I've
That Metal Man will fight Andy. Street rules.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like Andy would come out of that fight like missing parts? Just fucking like he's lost a hand at some point in the fight. Nobody knows where it went, how it got kicked off. It's just gone.
Yeah, that's the most disappointing part. Is like they can't both lose. Like that would be ideal.
That would be. They go in the stage. They each throw a punch at the same time, like a haymaker, and knock each other out.
Right.
That would be glorious.
I can see them setting that up.
Both loose. Like it's possible. Like
if
both just go out there and make a fool out of themselves, then everyone else wins.
Yeah, well, that's a given. I mean, that's happening anyway, dude. That's almost a certainty.
Well, didn't Andy used to box or something like that?
Apparently, I'm not sure how accurate that is, but
yeah, according to Andy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this is all nonsense. So I'm just taking it at face value because like there's really no, like it's not like it matters. You know what I mean? Like I'm just curious. Like if he actually used to box, that's at least some sort of like training. And like he'll be used to taking a hit to the face, so it's not like because like if you're not used to getting hit in the face, like it's a big shock the first time it happens.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like yeah, like I there's a huge difference between being able to fight and being able to take a punch. Like
well, if you can't take a punch, don't fight. It's not going to work out for you.
Sorry, I'm messing with my audio settings, so like if it goes up too loud or too soft, let me know. I'm just trying to I'm a new desktop, so I'm figuring out where all the new crap is. Because
right, yeah.
It's
well, right now you're turned up all the way on my end, so like if you turn up, I'll just turn it down until it gets to the normal part, and then I'll let you know if that's an issue.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, Mad Metal Man used to kickbox. Yeah, dude, I fucking put all my money on Mad Metal Man. Like somebody like kickboxing is no joke.
Right.
Like to be honest, like the way I never actually learned how to fight. Like I just got my ass kicked a lot, and eventually stopped getting my ass kicked so much. Like that's how that worked out.
It's like you're like Apple. What was it? Fucking. What was the name of that one where the kid like is always fantasizing about Chuck Norris?
I'm guessing
Sidekick. Sidekicks. It's an 80s movie where this kid is always fantasizing about Chuck Norris and he learns karate.
Oh, I was just gonna make a joke, but is this you like 40 years ago? Like,
No.
Are you telling a story about you now? Is that what's happening?
No, I didn't never get Mako. Mako never taught me martial arts, man. But fucking, there's this great scene in there where they're like the guy's teaching him, like the guy works in like a Chinese restaurant and he's teaching the kid how to do martial arts, and he's trying to get him to learn how to like dodge by just throwing fucking like dumplings at him.
If you can dodge a dumpling, you can dodge a fist.
Yeah, essentially. And he's like, the other guy's like, you know, why not? You know, I forget what it was, but he was like, he starts calling him Apple Dumpling Man. The ninja fights in the most peculiar manner, who just like breaks his opponent's fists with his own face. He's like, Apple Dumpling Man never wins a fight because he never survives long enough to get into the fight. It's like you just like, you took so many punches. Eventually, you were like, all right, I can't keep letting them hit me. That's the first part. Oh man. Oh, Jinx says she wonders why you got your ass kicked so much.
Because I used to fight like semi-mobbed up dudes, like legit. Like I was fighting like fucking made guys. They whooped my ass a lot. Like, there's not much of a story there. It's just like when you're like fucking 14, 15 years old fighting grown ass fucking men because of some fucking drug deal bullshit. Like, yeah, like it fucking hurts. Y'all still there?
All right, yeah. Sorry, I was like responding. Mad Metal was talking about sidekicks. Mako, the guy who was like the sensei, I think passed on, and then the kid who was the main character like committed suicide, I think.
Suicide's always fun.
Yep. And Jinx is not the fact that you're an asshole. I vote asshole.
I mean that. Yeah. Okay. That is also accurate.
Gaming and Detroit just have muted out. Okay.
Well, I mean, like, Detroit finally lost the bet, and he has to blow gaming now. Like that's what's going on.
Wait.
Okay.
I didn't hear this story. What the fuck?
You sound so excited.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not excited.
What? Amount doesn't amount to you?
I'm not a fan of blowjobs. At least not getting them.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Why? What?
I am equally dumbfounded, sir.
I don't understand.
Oh, finally, your mic is working.
No, I just got close to it to make a point because it's, you know.
Yeah, well, it sounds better when you're fucking closer to the mic. You know, just saying.
Okay. But that still doesn't answer the question. Why the fuck don't you like getting head?
I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite thing. Simple as that. I've never said.
Not compute.
No. Please don't give me head. I don't think I've ever said that in my entire life.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I can live with that. That's not quite as disturbing.
To be fair, I think I've said those words, or something very similar to it, but it was a dude.
I don't believe that. I honestly don't believe it.
But it was to a dude. I'm not sure. Yeah, I wonder about that.
Because you already got head from like what, 2 different dudes in the past, so 2 or 3.
One was a dude. One I'm pretty sure was just a tranny.
What? Tomato. You still got head from a chick with the dick, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and he whatever Zer was fucking good. Fucking skills, my man.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Boku no Pico?
I'm out. Why?
I'll just assume you are. I mean, based on your.
I've never even seen it. I've just seen the memes.
I've never seen it either.
Like, I've just seen
like,
the memes.
I know it's bad.
I don't even know what you're talking
about. Apparently, it's like Lolly plus a Serbian film made into an anime is about the best way I can describe that.
The way Misty Cronexia described it, like a YouTube reviewer that I watch occasionally on anime, it's just straight up like tranny child porn.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Except animated.
Like, well, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Doesn't matter. She's 4 years old. I'm gonna fuck it. Like, whoa, what? That's we need to take a step back here. Like, we crossed some lines. Like, we crossed some boundaries.
Jesus, I leave you guys alone for like 3 fucking minutes.
Yeah, it's one of the more disturbing anime, supposedly.
Yes. No, like the one person that told me that I would enjoy it is somebody that we all, I'll say kindly refer to as a cartoon pedophile.
Who's that?
A fucking buddy of mine that I play games with. Or it is, I honestly I can't stand him, but he's in the group.
Okay.
No, like he's like super into fucking lolicon.
As long as he sticks to the cartoons, I don't give a shit. It's like when you fuck actual people, that's when it becomes like time to execute that motherfucker.
The weird thing is, like, he's like, I think he just turned like 20, maybe 21 or some shit. He's dating like almost a 40-year-old chick.
So he's fucking
like,
dating a MILF.
Yeah.
And he's like straight up like into lollies. Like, what the fuck?
Dating a damn near fucking cougar. And he's like, yeah, well, I mean, I know she looks like she's like 12, but really she's like 300 years old. So, you know, it's not, no, it's a fucking kid, dude.
When she's really 300 years old, fucking anime, dude.
It doesn't matter. Like, she could be God, right? Like she could be as old as time itself, but she looks like she's a toddler. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a no, dog.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna fuck the chick from Interview with the Vampire. You know,
right.
She's hundreds of years old, but you know she's stuck as a fucking kid, dude. What the fuck?
I mean, like, but if it was her though, like if it was her though, like I'm just saying, like I mean, like I'm like normally I'm not into it, but I'm just saying, like if it's her though, if it's
damn, dude.
Oh, Satan. I got nothing. I got nothing for that. That's just no.
You're wrong. Nobody's taking that journey with you, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, that's fine. I'll go this alone. I will walk through this tunnel by myself.
Fair enough.
This tunnel, but me.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. Fucking Boku no Pico.
I want to know who is the 5 pathetic people watching as we speak.
That one I don't know either. I'm one of them probably.
Yeah, mine too.
It never gives me like a full list of the participants.
Well, no, like when it does the participants, it's only showing the people who were actually in the chat.
Yeah.
So the 5 people, like, watch.
So it's the 3 of us, Jinx and Middleman.
Again, and then all 5 people that are in it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Gaming and Yelling, Jinx, my middleman, you, and me.
We're pathetic.
Mystery solved.
So the people that literally
Oh my god.
on a Thursday early evening, the day after Halloween, then do this.
Yay, Halloween. Oh man, if I could assure that the candy would go to adults and not kids, I would poison every piece.
Wait, why don't you want to poison kids? What the fuck is wrong with you?
They haven't, like it's not their fault they were born.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not innocent anymore at that point.
No,
just take them out.
No. Okay, all children are fuckers that will grow up to be people later, and people are mistakes. So all kids are mistakes that people have already made that will grow up to be more of a mistake. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, the odds are they're going to grow up to be assholes. I mean, just statistically speaking, dude.
I can tell you're feeling better now.
I am actually much better. But no, like
It's the booze.
it is. It does help a lot. But like I've already gone on my rant multiple times about how I wish the NPC meme would have been used. But like I wish it just would have been used for just regular everyday fuckers. Because
as opposed to making it a political issue.
Right, because there's always more of them. You could kill them every single one you see every day for a year, and you know what? They just fucking respawn. You go talk to them, they'll say the same stupid shit over and over and over and over again because people don't fucking learn. Just as a whole, they don't fucking learn. It's the same stupid shit they say every goddamn day. Well, if it doesn't ring up, I guess it's free. You should die.
When I worked at Sears Auto Center, it was the fucking people that came in.
Fuck off, you stupid NPC.
Oh, the people would always come in and ask for their car to be retired. That's like, that's funny the first time you hear it, but like the 50th, you want to fucking shoot yourself in the face.
Yeah, I would imagine I would keep telling them like, "Oh yeah, that's hilarious. I've never heard that one."
Hey,
man, you guys are just bitter old fucks. That's
Dude, did it really take you until right now to figure that out?
No, but I'm just stating the fact, you know.
You're just like, you're finally amazed by it.
Part is I can totally relate because every time I heard that in the register, oh, it doesn't ring, it means it's free. I'm like, ha 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 ha, you're fucking
kill yourself.
I'm actively wishing death on you, sir.
You know what though, Satan? I did get myself a collage made by using the NPC meme to make fun of a guy.
Yeah, I saw that. Like you went after fucking dark matter. Like what the fuck, dude?
I don't even like. I'm not even like. He's not like special. I don't go after him specifically. I just like occasionally see his stuff and I'm like, God, that's dumb. So I was just bored. And I was like, all right, once in a while, if I see something that's dumb, I just make fun of it. It's nothing particular to him.
Dude, like, no, like I went and checked. Like you went after him a lot. Like,
dude, wait, four times over the course of like 3 days?
Like
4 tweets?
Like 40 some odd times over the course of a couple of months? Like I checked.
What are you talking about?
Between you two.
Okay, I gotta figure this out because I don't think I've gone after him that many times.
Like it was a lot. Like I was like, dude, like what do you got against fucking dark matter?
Well, I mean he's dumb, but other than that, nothing really. Let's see. There was one where he comes back at me a couple times. I don't think I've gone after him as much as you're saying, dude.
Okay,
because I'm not seeing him pop up in my feed very much at all, dude.
I want to know why you stir up so much fucking bullshit. You're such a tiny channel, and you piss off the biggest people.
I don't stir it up. I just like don't see a reason not to like point out stupid when I see stupid.
Is it the Seth Green voice or something? I mean,
dude, he has a talent for fucking knowing how to push people's buttons, dude. It's fucking, it's glorious, dude.
Well, he definitely knows how to push some of my butt. Piece of shit.
I like that cut off and just sounded like butt instead of button.
Oh, I think it just looks like I went after him hard. No, because I go after a lot of people. It's not specific to him.
Yeah, he's an equal opportunity troll, dude.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I also helped get fucking Titus and fucking Crowder into that whole fucking gun debate.
Just an easy target for a while. Like, let's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah. No, he's saying he got him and Crowder to go at it, dude. That's fucking brilliant.
Him. I used to love Christopher Titus, like back in like the 90s and shit. Dude was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, his show was really fucking good.
And then like just no, Chris, no.
No, you're just
what are you doing?
Yeah, the last thing that dude needed to do was go political. That was fucking weird.
Like you can't go I want to stab my girlfriend to. Guys, misogyny is bad.
Yeah.
Like it's just a bad look.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, why did you go SJW, dude?
Like,
why did you go
all the people? Yeah.
Dude, I have not seen none of this Titus shit you guys are talking about.
Christopher Titus?
Yeah, I haven't seen nothing.
On Twitter. On Twitter,
okay.
he's super SJW.
Mm,
And he's super thin-skinned. So if you like shit on something that he says, he will likely respond.
no way.
For a while there. I don't know if
it-
he does it anymore, but for a while there, he definitely was.
Actually,
I think he's just got a lot of free time, dude. I don't know
Yeah.
how thin-skinned he
I think
is.
I might have been blocked because I actually haven't seen anything from him in a long time.
Same here, dude. I haven't seen anything from him in a long time either.
Maybe he has one of those robot troll bot thingies that blocks everybody who's associates with certain groups and such, you know.
Oh, I unfollowed him. I think I started to feel bad. Oh, I also like to mess with Jim Jeffries. Jim Jeffries is pretty easy to fuck with.
Oh, dude,
That guy's a
I
fucking
think I
idiot.
got blocked and then unblocked because I was following him and now I'm not.
I don't remember. You know, maybe. I don't know, dude. Or no,
Maybe-
you know what? I think this is his new Twitter. I think because he had a different one. I don't think Titus Nation was his Twitter the whole time.
Like, honestly, I was thinking kind of the same thing. Like, he had a different one, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he might have gotten maybe like banned or something, or maybe he changed it.
Or maybe he was getting too much shit from one.
Why would you say that? I don't understand what you're
Stabby
talking
pants
about.
guy.
Fucking McStabby Pants keeps harassing me, goddammit. Why? Why?
Oh man. I'm an equal opportunity harasser. If I see stupid shit, I like to make fun of it. It's funny.
I haven't seen you make fun of me yet. At least
Because he doesn't fucking like you.
My Twitter feed is bizarre, dude. Like the people I want to see, I don't see. I need to unfollow a lot of fucking accounts. Because there's a lot of shit that I see a ton of that like just I don't even give a shit about.
Yeah, like I'm getting the same way. Like I actually unfollowed like 5 or 6 people, and mainly just because they're off of Twitter for like a week at a time, and then they're on Twitter that one day because all they do is constantly retweet everything for like an hour and a half, and it fills up your entire fucking. This person retweeted this. This person retweeted this. This person. And fuck you. You just got deleted because you don't know how to use fucking social media because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's like fucking every like 5 times a minute they're fucking retweeting shit. You're like, okay, you obviously just haven't been on in a while.
Right.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I think I followed a couple of like political accounts that just like they tweet way too much shit, and that was a mistake.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm getting to a point where I'm about to go ahead and unfollow Mercedes Carrera too, because like I've enjoyed talking to her the few times I've talked to her, and like the anything other than the porn stuff, because she's not my favorite porn star. That's not what I go for.
he doesn't have a dick. Is that the problem?
Sure. Anyway. But no, like and like she's almost entirely stopped doing anything else but just advertising for either her shit or for other people's porn. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Oh yeah, I unfollowed her a while ago because it got boring. I was like, that's a lot of fucking porn.
Right? Like there's only like 2 or 3 like actually really now I think it's just the one porn account that I follow, and it's just fucking Kamichu, and that's it.
Yeah, I followed too many. I'm looking at my fucking list right now because it's like 400 and some odd people. Like, I think that may have been too many. So definitely gonna have to go through that shit and fucking delete a lot.
Let's see, I can go ahead and delete the Mad Metal Man.
Oh, harsh.
Go and delete Gaming Yelling because none of you ever say anything of import.
John Cusack, I followed him for a while. He was kind of funny. He was kind of like angry about a lot of weird shit.
Oh,
I made fun of him
I'm
a bunch of
still
times.
Following fucking Futter's ex.
You're following Futter's ex? That's just a fucking weird one.
Oh wait, no, she hasn't said anything in like months. Never mind.
Yeah, there's a lot of like retweet bots you got to be careful not to follow that I think I made a mistake of following too many of. Essentially, where they just like retweet like the political bullshit. It's like, oh god, I'm fucking done. Yeah, and then like if I'm following that many people on Twitter, why am I only ever seeing like 20 people?
Right.
So maybe that's why I've been harassing Dark Matter, because he just shows up in my feed all the time, and I'm like, oh look, dumb. But I want to make it clear, there's no shame in that. I don't regret fucking with him.
That and like there's some people that I don't even know who the fuck they are. Like somebody that apparently I'm following, and they follow me, and they haven't said anything since November like 22nd last year.
Oh damn, dude.
So
it's like you don't interact with them because you don't see them in your feed.
Right. Like you're getting Thanos. You're getting Thanos.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I don't. I want to make sure I go through and like don't delete people that I actually know or like want to see their content. Like I follow Mocha because she's kind of dumb and tweets a lot of shit that's kind of dumb.
Honestly, she needs to get Thanos too. Like whenever I come across her name, she's getting the fucking boot. I can't fucking stand her.
I feel bad. Like I want to make fun of her, but I feel bad about it for some reason. It's like kicking a puppy. I don't know what's wrong with it.
She's just cute enough that you can't go, bitch, you're fucking ugly, stop pretending to be cute. And she's just retarded enough that you feel bad for beating up the retard. There's not much good you can say about her.
Hey, saying, since when have you ever felt bad about beating up a retard?
I mean, just you. Whenever I pound your ass so fucking hard, you start crying like a bitch.
Damn, dude.
I never heard.
Wow.
Oh man. See. Why don't you share some of this aggression with Dark Matter 2525? Join me in my crusade.
Like Dark Matter.
I see. That's the thing. I don't dislike him. Keep that in mind. I just like. You know, if you're gonna say dumb shit, I'm gonna make fun of you. Nothing personal. As I assume when I say dumb shit, people are gonna make fun of me. Like I don't, you know.
That's everything you say though. So I.
And that's all you do when you're on the show. Come on now.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh man, it's not like I'm not concerned about that. Go for it. Oh man. Fucking that's fucking. If you're not being made fun of, then you're not a human. In my mind.
Yeah. If you can't laugh at yourself, dude, come on.
Yeah.
We're all dumbasses, dude.
Except for gaming and yelling, I'm pretty sure he's going to let us know that he's perfect here in a minute.
You already said it for me. Thank you.
He's like, oh man, finally somebody said it.
I knew I had you around for some reason, you know.
Just for random compliments.
That was my oh god. Fucking speaking of fucking with dumb people, do you see apparently the Hundu flag is back up? Shia LaBeouf put it back up.
Has it been taken down yet or what?
Oh, I don't know. I just saw that it got put up. I haven't looked to see if it got taken down yet, but I assume like soon, if not already. That's a good point. I don't even know what round it is this time.
Like honestly, like 427.
Just like give up, dude.
Like it's like Shia LaBeouf won Reddit and fucking 4chan like 426. Like they've won almost every single round.
Yeah, even if you go to other countries, they will find you within 25 minutes.
Yeah, the only one they didn't get was like it was on top of a building that had like security or something like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, the plan was to fucking burn it with a fucking drone. They were going to get like a drone and put a flamethrower on the fucking drone and then light it on fire.
So they found it. They just couldn't get at it.
Oh, they found it really soon. I don't think it took them that long at all. It was just like a case
No,
of like they were trying to figure out how to get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it never takes them
now
that
if he
long,
wanted
no matter
to win
where
that,
it is.
if he wanted to win that, he'd hire a professional to keep it from being able to be traced, like the IP from being traced, and just fucking like put it in a room and like put a fan on it and just make it just blow it in a room or something so that it's not outside
you
somewhere.
Can't see anything. You can't see it out of any windows.
Yeah, exactly. And they'd still probably fucking find it. Like, don't get me wrong. It just takes longer.
Fucking autism, fucking the concentrated autism, dude, will not be denied, dude.
God. I wonder like if you met Shia LaBeouf in person, I wonder what his reaction is if you mentioned the flag or 4chan. Like, does he just start twitching?
He turns into the fucking Hulk, dude. Come on.
He'll probably start throwing fucking tables at cops and saying everyone else is a racist nigger. I mean, like that's what happened last time.
That's what happened last time. Oh shit, I didn't realize.
Yeah, like in some fucking European city, like he was on vacation, right? And whatever, like taking a break after all the fucking stupid shit.
Taking a break from crazy.
Yeah, like he was taking a break from politics. And somebody started arguing with him in like a bowling alley or some shit, like, or like a restaurant or an arcade. Like it's some kind of weird fucking place. Like from the video, it's hard to tell exactly what it is, but it kind of looks like a bowling alley or some shit, right? And he's sitting there throwing tables at cops, calling everyone racist and niggers.
Dude, I don't know, man. That almost sounds like he's like he's just playing some weird character and he's just really committed to it. You know what I mean? Like, how do you call people racist and niggers in the same like at the same time? That's so fucking ridiculous.
How do you?
It takes talent.
Yeah, but that's so crazy. Like, it's got to be fucking on purpose, dude.
Haven't you seen the live stream that he did with somebody where they both just sat in a fucking room and stared at each other for like a couple hours?
Oh, like that Benjamin. Oh no, that he does that by himself. Never mind. And occasionally pisses himself.
Yeah, no, like legitimately, like like him and this person sat down in a fucking hotel room, staring at each other for like a couple of hours and put it on a stream like it was some sort of piece of art.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be performance. He might consider it performance art.
Yeah,
this is just a character that he's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure it's a character. Like, I would be shocked if it's not.
Yeah. How else do you explain calling someone simultaneously racist and niggers, dude? That's fucking kind of funny, dude. Think about it.
It takes some balls to be able to pull that off. Like I'm saying, like.
Yeah, begrudgingly giving that guy props, dude. Yeah, that fucking guy. All right, that takes some balls, damn it.
The glow-in-the-dark CIA niggers, right? You really got to watch out for.
Yeah, he's not that level yet. Yeah.
4chan is determined to get him there, though.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of like their favorite celebrity to fuck with, dude.
Hey, can we kick Jinx out? She called me names. That's disrespectful.
You okay? I'll say worse to you. What do you want to hear?
I don't know. Something about anal.
God damn it! Why is it always gotta be about your fucking nipples?
I said anal. What the fuck are you?
I was waiting.
He knows what you really meant.
Leave my nipples alone.
Are they too hard and sensitive?
Always. It's a problem.
Always.
I've always had that issue.
Oh man.
Wait, how? Okay, I don't even understand this. I'm following an account that has no followers.
Okay.
Like it has.
Wait, but you're following it. That doesn't make sense.
Right. Like it has no tweets. It has no followers. The fuck?
I'm following Tim Allen, but I've never seen one of his tweets. The fuck is that?
Oh, that's because Tim Allen is fucking shadow banned to hell. Twitter has specifically mentioned how much they cannot stand him. Like the Tim Allen was the original James Woods.
Oh, that's too bad, man. Because he's funny as hell, dude. Like, I love that show that he has. The fucking I've watched. Well, I don't know if it's
Last
on
Man
Netflix
Standing?
anymore, but the one where he's like a fucking. He works at the sporting goods store.
Yeah, it's still on TV, dude.
Oh, it's still on TV. Oh, damn. Let's see. Oh, Ashton Birdie is another person I would recommend following, at Ashton Birdie, because I think she's eventually going to be a cam girl.
There's so many of them.
You two are like obsessed with the fucking cam girl shit. I swear to
I just
God.
think it's funny, dude.
No, I'm honestly, I've never. I've spent maybe a total my entire life like 3 hours actually watching a cam girl and spent a whole whopping fucking $0 Like,
God, why would you give them money?
It's not my thing, but I do think it's fucking hilarious when you can see the transition from e-thought to e-whore.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking beautiful. Just saying.
I totally get it. Yeah. Oh man, I wonder is it, you know what? Maybe I should start watching people that I think are eventually going to kill themselves.
Yeah,
What?
That's a good way to be, man.
I'm torn though, because there's like how do you figure out who you're gonna actually get to fucking see tweets from? You know what I mean? Like, because there's some people who are just fucking nutty, right? Like they're nutty and they're funny, and you want to fucking see like the crazy shit they come up with. But like, fucking, I guess it's the shadow ban thing that I never see their shit.
I guess, dude. Why do the two losers keep fucking muting themselves? Or wait, one of the losers just left. Okay.
Datewap probably had to go like do something, like pick up his kid or something.
Yeah, that's what he
What
said.
a fag. You gotta go take care of your children.
Get it in
What
the
a fag.
Oh damn! Apparently, Jinx is in scorched earth mood.
Good.
Oh, I follow James Woods.
Maybe
Mad
you
Metal
might
Man.
be
Absolutely.
interesting now.
Yeah, I follow Jason. I just
That
read.
dude's too funny not to.
Like, I started following him like 2-3 days ago.
And then didn't he have like an alt account for a little while? I think I followed that because they banned him for like I think like a couple of weeks. Because like what was it like? If I remember right, like he tweeted something out and he didn't even like he wasn't like. All he did was just like tweet out something that somebody else had put out. It's like a genuine advertisement and like be like, this is ridiculous. And they fucking banned him.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then he refused to take it down, if I remember correctly. And so it was like follow his alt account for a while. What was it? It was the one where like the guys were like, we want to make women's votes more important. So we decided not to vote.
Yeah. Which
is dumb.
Which was a Poe. Like, it was a parody.
Oh, it was a Poe? I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Oh, so I got something for you guys. I don't know if you discussed this earlier or not. What do you guys think about Trump trying to take out the 13th Amendment or something like that?
Oh, yeah, that's not really in the 14th Amendment. Birthright citizenship for illegal aliens.
Mm-hmm.
That's not specifically covered in the 14th Amendment. It's just been assumed to be covered by the 14th Amendment. It has never been decided in court.
Which I to me is actually fairly interesting. I am, however, worried a bit how if this does ever go to court and we don't just keep doing what we've been doing forever, which has its issues, but for the most part fucking works. I am worried about how they will rule. Like, all right, so just being born here doesn't grant you citizenship. So, Thanos, bitch, like, and just like
Well, no,
that. I'm a bit fucking worried about just
so
because.
specifically the executive order that Trump is talking about writing is to stop allowing illegal aliens to gain citizenship for their child by purposely coming here and having a baby, or having like citizenship tourism, like from China, which is it's really big in China.
Anchor babies, yeah.
Yeah, anchor babies. So that'd be the only thing that would be affected by a Supreme Court, because that'd be the only thing that they were bringing up. So it's not going to affect anything else, though it potentially, I suppose it could, but I'd rather see the practice stop.
See, the way I see it, maybe just stopping, that abusive what China and several other countries are doing.
Yeah.
To at least give just the baby its rights, but not be able to give rights to the parents or whatever. And just to let you know, Jinx, yes, I actually am an anchor baby. So I do take this law very deeply, and it hits me in the heart.
You take everything deeply, you faggot.
Shut the fuck up.
I can appreciate what you're saying, but I think that practice needs to be stopped. Obviously, you're not going to retroactively go back or anything like that. It's like with the DACA thing. It's like it would be pretty ridiculous to go back and just deport all the DACA kids.
And I mean, it's not like, and it wasn't like easy for my mom to, become an American citizen and stuff. But I mean,
oh yeah, no,
that's exactly how it happened. I mean, I am an anchor baby, and I'm grateful for it because I mean, I'm an American citizen. I love my country. I'll protect my nation and everything, and. The way
I've changed my mind. Like if the reason he got here is by anchor babies, like we need to entirely revert it. All anchor babies need to go back. Like if we got him because of that,
AIDS, you fucking faggot, okay? But no, I mean that shit is like like it hits me. It's almost like he's trying to say like I'm not an American because I'm an anchor baby. So I do support a lot of things from this president. I do like him a lot, but I don't agree with everything. This is one of those. So the way I see it is maybe they make a law that, if a baby is born in America, the baby is American, but doesn't mean you have to give the rights to the parents because they did that, but
they'd have to end chain migration.
If we do what you're considering, right? And I'm not trying to be a dick here, but I'm just going to explain why that won't work. Fine, like you can give citizenship to the child. They were naturally born. I mean, albeit slightly illegally or underhandedly, whatever, born on U.S. soil, so they have U.S. citizenship, right? You now have to either give the parents citizenship or legal residency.
See, or you have to separate the child from the parent altogether.
But this is what I'm saying. If the child gets, the citizenship, that's it, but doesn't give the right to give the parents any other permissions or bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're just saying give the child citizenship and then just give the parents residency?
No, don't give the parents nothing.
If they don't have residency, then that, like, if we know about it, then they're either deported, incarcerated, or given residency. Like, those are the three options.
Well, I would say just deport them, and when the kid wants to come back to the United States as a citizen, then he can come back by himself or herself. That's what I think.
Here's the thing, though. If the child is born here, then the child doesn't have a citizenship anywhere else.
Actually, you're not correct about that, because depending on different laws in different countries, like let's say Mexicans, if Mexican parents, both man and woman, have a child anywhere in the world, they're still considered legally a Mexican citizen. So that doesn't mean, see what I'm trying to say? That even if the parents have the kid, the kid is still considered. It still has its own legal rights through his own country.
That's just because they'll claim everyone because everyone's trying to flee Mexico, so they'll claim anyone that with fucking Mexican heritage just because they're trying to keep the fucking numbers up.
And I mean, then there's so much shit that it's just very weird to understand. I mean, just like what is Ted Cruz? Like, I didn't thought Ted Cruz should have been able to go into the election to become president, since he wasn't born in the United States, and two, he doesn't have American parents. I mean, he only had one parent, but that's about it. So there's still a lot of laws that are very confusing, and I don't know.
There's some things like that, like we actually had one I can't remember who the hell it was, but we've had one president who was not born in the U.S. There's only ever been the one. I don't remember who it was, but the reason why he was still technically allowed to run for president and eventually win was because he was I don't remember if it was Army or Navy, but his parents were in the Army or Navy, and he was born he was born in another country, but while his parents were living in I mean, not technically. It's like it wasn't like it was an embassy, and it's technically American soil, whatever. But they were away as a family. Like they moved the entire fucking family somewhere other than in the U.S. and they were born there. The baby's still a U.S. citizen, although it technically wasn't born in the U.S.
Well, that's the same law like Mexico has. If both parents are American, then it doesn't matter where the child is born, it's still American citizen. Ted Cruz, only his mother is American. His father is Cuban. So the law says to become American citizen, you have to have
Ted Cruz daddy is the devil. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's the fucking Zodiac killer.
I don't care. But but it says in the Constitution it has to be American parents. It doesn't say parent. It doesn't say only mother. It doesn't say only father. It says American parents. He only had one parent.
Wait, what law are you talking about?
To become president.
You have to be born here.
No. You could. Both of your parents could be American, and if you're born in Italy, you're still considered American citizen.
Well, with certain conditions, like if
I just gave you the conditions. Both parents are American, and that makes you American citizen. Ted Cruz was born in Canada and only has one American parent, not both. So he does not qualify to become a fucking president.
No, I'm not arguing on that. I'm just saying, like, if both of your parents are American citizenship, say like your parents have dual citizenship, right? Like they're American citizens and they're some European country citizens too. Like they have dual citizenship. That happens a lot. Well, that and Mexico, but whatever, right? And they're living their life. They've been there for years, right? And they have a child in a country that is not the U.S. They would have to apply for the child to have citizenship in the U.S. if they were not born there. Like, it's not just automatically given. They would have to apply for it. File paperwork and just be like, all right, well, you filed the right paperwork. We're going to let it, your kid's a citizen now too. Cool. Whatever. But it's not an automatic thing unless you were literally born on American soil.
Or in the embassies. But
which is considered American soil.
Right.
Like, which is why I'm not saying just in America. I'm using the term American, like, soil, because that also considers, like, all the extra parts around the world that are considered America.
Right. So, I mean, I guess we're pretty much agreeing in everything. I mean, it seems like it.
Yeah, I mean, we're agreeing that Ted Cruz is a Zodiac killer. Like, we're agreeing.
Ted Cruz's father. Get it right, dumbass.
I don't care what the joke is. All I know is people freak the fuck. People freaked the fuck out yesterday when he joked about being the Zodiac Killer. Like, y'all have been joking on this dude for fucking like 5 years now about him being the Zodiac Killer. And the second he finally makes a joke about it too, y'all start freaking out and getting nervous. No, you don't get to play both sides of that. That's not okay. I can't stand Ted Cruz, but he has a right to make a fucking joke. Calm the fuck down. Jesus.
Yep.
People got so fucking butthurt over that. Like, I don't understand it.
I don't know if this is true or not. I heard this story. Supposedly,
not true.
Shut the fuck up. But like in the I don't know if it's king or president, whatever, of Thailand. He had a kid.
Yeah.
He had a kid here in the United States, but for a brief moment, they made the what do you call it, the hospital into Thailand territory, so they can have the child and the kid be considered from Thailand or whatever, something like that. I can't remember the story, but I think it was a true story, just for temporary, I guess, though.
Wait,
That's a
hold on.
trip. See, you know what we were talking about Mocha earlier? She posted that she's making sloppy joes with a picture of her like browning meat. And it's like, who brags about that?
Stop talking. Like for whatever reason, like the image that came into my head when you said those words. Oh my god. That was gross.
Were you picturing her vagina?
Stop.
Sloppy Joe vagina.
I don't want to be here anymore. And by here I mean this planet.
I heard it can move and do tricks like flap itself and stuff.
Oh my god, that would be so fucking. That'd be interesting.
All I know is that if Tonka and Andy don't fight, whichever one backs out of the fight, I'll fight the other one. I just want one of them to get their ass beat. If it's not gonna be by each other, then I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking buy a plane ticket. Like, it doesn't have to be in a ring. I'll just fucking travel to their house and beat the fuck out of them with a camera shot to my fucking head. Like, I'll just make it a goat. Like, one of them needs to get their ass beat.
Dude, I want you to do that with a VR rig, dude. That'd be fucking epic. Then people could fucking like relive the moment in virtual reality.
God.
Oh, that'd be so fun. I'm waiting for fucking VR action films. Like I like a choose your own adventure VR action film.
There was one.
Oh, there was? Okay, I was unaware of that. I'm gonna have to find it then.
It was not great.
Well, I'm sure the first one's gonna be awful. I mean, it's gonna take a while.
It was bad, like real bad. Like it seemed like, all right, we have a vague understanding of how to make movies. Like we've done this before, we know how to do it, and we don't know this technology what the fuck at all. Like not even a little bit. Let's try and make a movie. No, you fucked up. Like, it was not good. You did not do a good job.
It had to be a whole different set of fucking cues. You know what I mean? Like, because there's certain like shortcuts you can use in film.
Yeah,
you're like this means that, or like this. You know, if you cut these scenes together, it's like everybody recognizes that means there's a passage of time.
All I want to do is a porn with Satan and Jinx tied up, just watching. That would be just her tied up watching us fuck. That's or at least using the mouth, at least for Satan not to be totally unterrified.
What's happening right now?
I'm not sure.
I'm
like, just all of a sudden, I want to make a porno with Satan, and I want to make Jinx watch it. Like, this seems like a really good idea to just talk about out of nowhere with zero segue whatsoever. What the hell is going on in your head?
I'm learning the Segway styles of Stabby.
No, there can only be one. This is Highlander levels of fucking autism. There can only be one.
Wait. All I want to know is did it work? Did my Segway work? Like
no, there wasn't a Segway.
But I did it like Stabby does.
Yeah, and he does it bad.
Man. So you know what's interesting about pie?
So it really reminds me of this one time. So like I was fucking a dolphin, right? And then you know like fucking like right like see how that makes no goddamn sense.
Actually, coming from you, it really does make sense. Really,
it's actually pretty believable.
Yeah, exactly.
I just assumed the dolphin didn't want it though.
Yeah,
I mean, dolphins do rape a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I can picture you being angry about that one day, really drunk, and deciding to rape a dolphin.
You know what? They do it. I'm gonna do it to them.
Bitches.
It's not entirely unbelievable with you, Satan. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to argue against that.
Your Segway is not working, sweet cheek.
I could follow that kind of segue though. I make them all the time. It's not like, you know.
That's not a segue. It is entirely a change of topic. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we're talking about shoes, and we're talking about how shoes fit, and then you all of a sudden start talking about tires and how tires fit without ever mentioning tires. Then how the fuck are we supposed to know you're talking about tires?
It makes perfect sense when
it does not.
We're masters of segways. But we're masters of segways. You see it. We're so good at segways.
You're worse at segways than fucking Paul Blart Mall Cop. Right?
I love that movie.
Oh no, it's fighting time now.
Those are fighting words there.
What about Zookeeper? Are you still in for Zookeeper?
No, I didn't like none of the suits.
Good. Okay. All right. That's acceptable. Or wait. Shouldn't somebody start telling a story and then just never like go anywhere with it?
Yeah, well, that's your job. You're doing talking about.
I just fucking forget what I'm doing in the middle of what I'm doing, man. I don't know why. I'm not even like a stoner. Like I smoke weed once in a fucking like couple of weeks. So it's like, it's not fair.
I wish I was a stoner, man. Shit. I'm never
They
even
seem so relaxed.
Never done it, and that's the sad part.
They seem so relaxed, don't they? Like the really hardcore stoners.
Yeah.
They're always so calm.
I wish I would have been able to hang out with you when you were still doing hardcore drugs.
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, I
well, you gotta remember, dude, I used to fucking just lick people when I was drunk, like at random for no reason.
I actually do that without being drunk. So.
You and I would get along, okay.
That's just called sexual assault.
It's like lick somebody's arm or something.
It's rapey.
There's nothing sexual about that. On my end, I'm just drunk and it's funny.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're drunk, it's funny. If you're sober, it's rapey.
He's just jealous. I don't lick you.
Mad Metal Man says, ha ha ha, relax. No, just less murderous. I would settle for that. Because last night I was seriously trying not to like hit little kids when I was driving around, but thinking, God damn, I really want to just run these fucks over.
But then you have
they look so happy.
Then you have to pay your deductible for your car and go through your insurance, and it's just.
But then all those happy people would be gone. I wouldn't have to fucking see them be happy anymore.
Yeah, but remember all the deductibles and shit. You know, you have to go through a lot of crap.
True. It's not my car though.
I'm gonna show you how to do it. Segway. Speaking of insurance, yeah, so I typed that in.
Boo, you suck.
But no, like some like it is something I think Stabby, or it might have been somebody else, but I think it might have been you. But you were talking about how like drugs should be legal if you can prove that you have the financial assets to be able to afford it, and you can pay for your drugs. Like you're not going to go out and fucking stuff.
I don't think I've ever said that, but I don't disagree with that. I just think like fucking, I don't see a reason to make things illegal that people are going to do no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to fucking do it regardless. So,
well, no, and this ties back to the whole, speaking of insurance, but no, like that would also be another level of insurance that we could add to things. Like you could have fucking stoner or cokehead insurance, right? And then like if we can just get that on the docket and have the Republicans, Democrats start arguing about that, then we can leave health insurance as it is, and people will all die, and it'll make me happy.
Dude, when you say stoner insurance, I picture like a number that you call and that they fucking send you like a pizza.
How can I help?
Because you got stoned without having enough money for a pizza, and that's like your insurance.
So you
fucking
covers it.
Yeah. Essentially, you just have to like pay them back every month at the end of the month.
That sounds fantastic.
That should be a stoner credit card. That wouldn't be insurance.
But that'd be as much insurance as stoners would want. They'd just be like, fucking, I need to have munchies.
I need my Funyuns.
Yeah, exactly.
Them's not your Funyuns. Them's Foxy's Funyuns.
Oh, man. But you see where I'm coming from. That would make sense, right? Like, you could probably get good money off of that.
Yeah, probably. And fucking charge them interest, too. And they won't know because they can't fucking do math.
Exactly.
I mean, they can do math, but they can't do math.
Well, I mean, if it's fractions that involve eighths, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Yeah, okay. You got me there. Oh, that one's all right.
Oh man, I gotta smoke more weed, I think, or like do some CBD oil more often.
All right.
Just fucking be high all the time.
If we ever hang out like in person, we're doing blow together. Like we're getting coked up.
Oh, me? Nah, dude. I can't do that shit. Yeah. Fucking blood pressure and shit. I don't want to fuck up my heart.
You're losing weight. You'll be fine. You won't die.
Yeah, you fat fuck.
I'll just have a fucking panic attack. That'll be great.
Yeah, you fat faggot. Like let me get you some cocaine.
No. If you want to smoke weed together, I'm down to smoke some weed for sure. I could maybe get wasted, get a little drunk. That might be fun, but
yeah. All right, okay.
Coke is definitely not one of my things.
Well, then you're a fag. Whatever.
I'm good. I'm okay with that. I'm in California. It's acceptable.
So is cocaine. You're in California. It's acceptable.
But I'm not in LA.
Yeah, but you're near San Francisco. Close enough. Heroin's cool there.
Yeah, heroin is fucking allowed there. Fucking Christ. Why is the measles coming back? Because you're fucking throwing heroin at hobos and fucking paying them to live on the street. Fuck do you think was going to happen? Nothing good.
The world is going.
That blows my fucking mind. They're like...
They're not vaccinating their kids because some stupid bimbo said they'll give them some kind
autism. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then fucking, well, and also they keep paying people to be homeless and giving them like free reign to just do whatever. So like, it's not fucking measles. It's MRSA. They're having a big fucking outbreak of MRSA in San Francisco right now.
Oh, that's fine then. I mean, that's fine as long as it's not the scary one.
But fucking
as long as it's not autism.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're talking about this. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. That whole thing is scary. And it's gonna end up here in like a couple of months because that's usually about the fucking time frame that it takes to get from San Francisco to all the outlying areas. Yay! I'm just worried. My clients fucking interact with a lot of fucking hobos and shit when they're out because that's where a lot of them are from.
They're from hobos. They're of the hobos.
A lot of them fucking lived on the street until they got into the fucking programs and people got them on meds. So yeah, don't tell anybody I do like charity style work. No.
No.
I'm secretly a good person, but I don't want anybody to find out.
Because he's an internet tough guy. Everyone else is a hoe.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not an internet tough guy. I've already proven I'm an internet pussy, man. I don't want to fight nobody. I'm not interested at all. Fucking leave me out, man. I've been in enough fights.
Honestly, like I don't even care who it is. I just want to hit somebody. I haven't been in a fight in so fucking long, dude. Like, I don't care if it's fucking Andy Worski, Tonka Saw, or some little kid down the street with rickets. I just want to hit somebody.
Some little kid down the street with rickets. Fucking that'll be your Christmas miracle. Satan and Satire out just beating the fuck out of Tiny Tim.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a Tiny Tim joke. Never mind. I mean, I guess if he's in a fucking wheelchair with a glass eye and shit, that's close to fucking enough.
Goddamn. There's a fucking hate site, right? For like Tonka
fucking call him Tiny Tonka.
Some dude, like, obviously that wants to blow Tonka Saw, like, because they're obviously really fucking into him, made a fucking hate site about Tonka Saw.
Wait, so I'm not following the lingo. They really want to blow Tonka, as in they really don't like Tonka? Because I've never heard
I'm assuming
that
anybody that is as obsessed as you would have to be to make this site secretly wants to blow the guy, even though the website portrays itself as a hate site.
What's the website? Do you know?
It's tonkasaw.com.
That's really the wow. Okay,
I'm not even joking. Yeah. Here, I'll put it in the chat here. I just had to share it because it's like I'm not gonna fucking screen share it, but I figure I'll share it with people so that they can fucking.
Why is that first picture looking like he pissed himself?
I don't fucking know. But somebody really has like some serious issues.
The Tonka Saw Trail of Tears? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, but like whoever this is they're really fucking into this dude.
I'm gonna have a fun couple hours going through this site.
So I thought I would share that. I thought it was pretty fucking funny that somebody like I don't know, dude. That's a fucking totally different level of obsession.
Wait, hold on. Correction. Do not go to this site. Holy fuck! My antivirus is working overtime.
Oh, you found a bunch. I never went past the first page. Where? How did you get that?
Hell, dude.
So if you go past the first page, there's a whole bunch of shit that fucks you up.
Yeah. All right. Don't click on anything.
Don't go to this site. Okay. Yeah. My bad. I only saw the front page. I never really looked through that shit.
Yeah. That's fucking riddled with fucking.
Be warned. Viruses. Do not go to that site. Apparently, that was fucking dumb. I never really looked past the first page. Sorry.
No, and that's fine. Like, it's not your fault. It's my dumbass for clicking on the site that whatever. But yeah, no, like my antivirus popped up and started pinging like fucking crazy.
Okay,
dude, fuck that site. This is a brand new computer. Don't come on my new computer.
His AV is super. Well, if you know, if you want to check it out, you've been warned. That's as far as I can go. So Tonka has an internet STD. All right, Jinx, that was pretty fucking epic. I like that. That's fucking good.
Yeah, it's called failure.
I'll click on everything since from Mad Metalman. Right on. Oh man, but you see what I'm saying? Like whoever made that site, like, should probably just blow on.
Right? Yeah. Like they secretly want to rape and then murder Tonka.
Probably eat parts of him.
Like, I want you to live inside me forever.
Yep.
Why does he keep saying that he's handsome? That's my question.
Wait, he says that? No.
Yeah, he says he's a pretty boy and he's very handsome and stuff.
All right, so sorry, I need to steal something from Ethan Ralph here for a second. Tonka, no!
Tonka, no. Oh man.
Like
I don't know, man. That whole fucking group of people is just out their minds most of the time. Oh, the memes tab is good. Damn it! Now I'm really tempted to go and find out.
You see "re" and just assume that means good. I'm I'm worried about your internet health.
I what, dude? There's nothing wrong with me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a bad person. Dude, what the fuck?
Wait, hold on. Okay, fuckwad, I love you, but that joke was bad. I just read that joke. That's getting deleted. Just wait. I can't delete it because everyone has a wrench. God damn it!
And now we know why everyone has a wrench.
He's Skittles McStab your PC.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was pretty bad.
Right? Like, fuckwad, you're better than that. I mean, not by much, but you're better than that.
Oh man. There's no regret in that at all.
Oh, what the fuck?
Aren't you glad you've seen it now? I think you can find if you I don't remember what Tonkasaw's name is. I haven't watched in a while, but I'm pretty sure you can still find wrestling videos of him actually wrestling on YouTube.
Oh yeah, and like
the Kmart special wrestling and shit.
Like, and I'll give him this. Like there are actually some of the things I've seen, like especially the ones like in clips and shit, because like to find like a string of him actually looking good doing this, like you have to cut a bunch of clips together and make a fucking compilation. But like some of those compilations, like he actually does look like a really good wrestler. He looks like a really good fake wrestler, but he looks good doing that. Most of the time, nah, bro, like that, nah.
I do have to give him credit though, because he chased the dream. I still say, like, dude, if you give it a try, that's better than not. Like, even if you're terrible at it, you know what I mean? Like, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So,
well, okay, like, I mean,
if that's what you want to do is be a wrestler, he tried. You know, give him credit.
If you try and fail, you're a failure. If you don't try at all, you're just a loser. Failure sounds worse.
Look, we're not trying to get into your psychological issues here, sir. I wasn't trying to break down your particular problems.
I'm just a lazy fucking don't want to do shit. I hate my job. I don't want to work anymore. I just want to die.
Wait, your job is a photographer, right? Isn't that fairly like not that intense?
No, it's just I have to deal with like I like doing this originally whenever I was doing mostly like video stuff and I was in the background and I didn't fucking talk to nobody. I showed up, I shot shit, I left, I edited, I worked in the office, I've got shit mailed out, whatever, and I didn't fucking talk to nobody. I loved it. 0 people involved in my job. It was great. And I made decent money doing it, talking to nobody. Now I gotta fucking talk to people and build relationships and fucking network and blah, blah, blah. I hate people. I don't want to talk to people.
Oh, dude, you just gotta get into porn, dude. Be a porn like video guy.
I did that for a little while.
Is that good money? I would imagine that's good money.
It's here's the thing. Like, if you're shooting porn, you essentially work for a union without ever being in the union, right?
Right.
Because like the way they set it up is like a union style bullshit thing, where you get like if you show up on site, you get paid for the day. You could be there for like I think my shortest day was like an hour and 45 minutes, and I got paid for the full day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you could also be there for like 16 hours.
Yeah. And a lot of that 16 hours is you just sitting in a house that smells like rancid pussy and cum.
Woo.
Porn does not smell nice. Porn smells fucking disgusting. Like
I would assume
there will never be smell-o-vision for porn. It's fucking gross. It all smells like fucking feet.
it all smells like fucking feet. Oh man, I think that'd be like something that'd be fun to do like a few times.
you think?
See, but you think I'm thinking because it would be hot or sexy, as opposed to I'm thinking it would just be really fucked up.
The weirdest thing I ever shot was like there was this dude that he had a really fucking disfigured leg and like half a fucking foot in the stump and shit, and dude was like fucking knee deep just
in her pussy.
Yeah, like
that's awesome.
He was lifting her off of the fucking couch with his leg, with his crippled ass, retarded, nasty looking fucking leg, lifting this fucking tiny bitch off like from her insides. It was
that's
so
fucking
fucking
epic.
disturbing, dude.
That sounds fucking awesome, dude.
It was like the weirdest
Oh,
thing
that's so fucked
I've
up.
ever like, dude. It's fucking hell, dude. And
that would be so fun. How much money would you make doing that? Like that'd be great.
Well, it depends on who I was working for. Like I work for mostly a bunch of like small fucking shoots. Like
yeah, like you're not working for like fucking the big names, I'm sure.
No, oh god, no. Like I think most of the ones that I worked for like had like the state or the city in the company name. Like they weren't fucking name brand shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
I think the biggest one I worked for was and I don't even think they're still around anymore. But it was Texas live action. It was TLAP something, but it's Texas live action porn something, whatever. Or porn entertainment, whatever. But and when I worked with them, was actually one of the biggest budget things I had worked on, and I was making usually about $700 to $1,200 a day when I was there.
That's pretty fucking good, dude.
Yeah, like no, I loved it. Like we only shot like 2 days a week, like maybe 2 days a week.
Dude, I would show up and fucking film some like weird mutant leg fucking some chick every fucking day for that kind of money. Are you kidding me?
But yeah, no, like it was great money, but it was maybe like 2 days a week, like at most, and then there would often be times where we would go like a month, 2 months without fucking any work, and then they'd call us up like, well, I'm fucking busy that day because you haven't fucking, like I have another job I have to do because I've scheduled shit because you don't ever call me until like the day before. So anyway, I ended up losing the work with them because they would always call me like the day before to come do shit, and
that's
out like weeks and
yeah, you can't fucking do that shit. That doesn't work.
Right. So I mean, it was great money. And I wish I could just do that, but like I was getting consistent work from these other companies, so I couldn't blow them off to go make better money for that one time, not knowing whether the money would still be there later on, you know?
Yeah. One also like, you know,
work.
if they're only going to hire you for 1 or 2 days a week every once in a while, you can't just like, you can't prioritize that at all because you're going to have to work other times too, unless it's consistent.
Right.
You know, like if it's like if I leave my Thursday open and I work every other day of the week, I don't have to worry about not getting this job. But you know, I mean, like that's just, it sounds like it's pretty haphazard on their part.
Yeah. No, yeah. Like it was just like they had some of the biggest budget stuff, but because they had the bigger budget stuff, they weren't shooting constantly. They were making a whole hell of a lot more money for everything they did shoot. Because they actually put money into fucking marketing and advertising and shit. But they weren't most of the companies end up just doing Gonzo style shit. We're like, hey, do we have anyone that can fuck in front of the camera? All right, let's put them in front of the camera. We'll write a script when we get there, type shit. And
yeah.
Like if it makes any money, cool. Well, we get paid today. Like that kind of shit. Like,
oh god, that's fucking crazy.
And
see, that's the kind of stuff that sounds like it would be the funnest.
It's not great. Like working for them was not okay.
I mean, it sounds like it would be fun if you didn't have to worry about money. Like it'd just be entertaining to see like what sort of crazy shit happens.
Yeah, like I said, like it was interesting. Like it was definitely an interesting time. But it was I can say this. I may not be the best at, anything, or I may not be a good person or have had a good life. But what I can say is it's been interesting. I'm an interesting fucker. That's about all I've got going for me.
Oh man. How many times you do porn and they try to get you in it because they just couldn't find enough fucking talent?
Oh, yeah, no. Never.
Never?
No.
Have you seen how he looks like?
I just assume because they're like such crappy companies that sooner or later they're gonna be like, damn it, we need to get somebody out here.
No, like it's not that. And trust me, there's plenty of thirsty ass fuckers that hang around places like that. It's like, hey, I'll fuck. Will you let me? Hey, can I fuck? I'll fuck.
Oh
like,
God, yeah, no, I would.
They're never in need of fucking male actors. Calling them talent, that's a stretch.
I'm just being polite.
Yeah, but no, like there was literally people who had like just like were friends or even just acquaintances of anyone who had possibly worked with the company before. They would just hang around and like fucking call and bug people who worked there. Like, hey, can I fuck? I'll fuck. Hey, can I fuck? No, you can't.
Yeah, I would imagine guys are not the hard part to get on that. That's too bad. I thought that'd be fucking funny if like they just ran out of fucking people on the day of or something. Like it's just such a shitty small fucking production. All right, I think that's it.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. I
think that's good. We're all fucking obviously out here.
That wasn't even a good awkward silence. I was just reading shit on Twitter.
Yep. All right, man. Well, anybody that came in, thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Peace out, man.
Jinx, you're not people.